Oh, PIMPCAST, that would be sick.
Yeah, let's
PIMPCAST.
Like hypothetical.
PIMPCAST.
PIMPCAST. Hi! Yay, what's up? Welcome to PIMPCAST.
The PIMPCAST. Yes, it was PIMPCAST for a while, and I was like sad to miss it. I was like, there's so much. I'm not usually like I don't usually get as much testosterone around on the show. PIMPCAST forever.
Woo! Yeah.
We're starting PIMPCAST. We gotta do it.
Here we go.
Let's go.
It's game on time.
PIMPCAST, PIMPCAST, PIMPCAST.
Let's go.
Courtney, jump up and down.
That's actually when I start my streams. I was telling this I had this inside joke, I guess, kind of. But my cousin, when he first discovered that people would refer to things as the tits, this was like in the early 2000s. We used to have family game nights. So he was like, one night was just like, "That's tits, man." And we got to this point where we were playing Yahtzee, and anytime somebody would roll the dice, we'd all go, "Tits, tits, 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 tits." And so that's just now my intro on all of my streams.
That should be the intro on every stream ever.
I like it.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Where are we at?
Hell yeah.
We have a great week. I think we did.
Yeah,
things
are good.
So quick.
Oh my god! I'm sorry I missed PIMPCAST. I feel like it was so appropriate to be streaming.
Where were you?
Yeah, I was in Vegas, so that would have been even better to do PIMPCAST from Vegas. I'll tell you what happened.
That was our plan.
Like a complete
we were
moron.
Expecting
a
Vegas vacation PIMPCAST.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you my honest to God.
Send them back.
Up egregio.
Go back.
I go
Do
like
it again.
A complete moron. I go, oh, I have 3 hours extra time because I'm in Vegas. I'm like, wait a minute, that's stupid as hell because then 5 o'clock here. And I'm like, shit.
You're blonde. You can't help it.
No, that's okay. I was in Colorado and I was in California recently, and it's the same thing. And I'm like, what?
Dude, the
Mountain
jet
time?
lagging. I've been
Eastern?
to Vegas now 3 times. And I don't know what it is. The city, I feel like, gives me more energy because normally you go and you get jet lag. Something about Vegas, every time the first day I get there, I'm like, I woke up early for whether it was the flight or the drive. I should be tired, but I arrive in Vegas and I'm like, oh no, let's go out and get drunk for another 6 hours. And that happens.
No, I always go gym right away, like airport, hotel, gym, and then pool.
I mean, in theory, I go to the gym on occasion.
Yes, pool.
Well, hello to all of our pimps and hoes in the chat. Duke, Michael, Frank, Guy, everybody, Rooster, thanks for being here. And our pimpette, Courtney, how you doing, my love?
Woo! I'm fantastic.
There we go. Did we miss it? Yeah, we missed it.
Is that going to get us more viewers?
Please, better.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah. We had 4 dudes last week, so
it was
This is a good setup here, guys.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Duke wants to know where's Adam. Adam friggin' went to Daytona and forgot, so he's like, he'll be back at some point. But I'm glad we have Greggy here. How you doing, Greggy?
Well, hello.
You said Daytona. I thought you were about to say daycare for some reason. I was like, why you go to daycare?
If the dunce hat fits.
He
started in daycare right now.
He's getting close.
Well, welcome back, Sam.
Greg. Well, let Greg talk. What's up, Greg?
Yeah, sorry. I thought that's all he had to say.
That's all I had to say. I'm so tired today.
And we got more beard on the show. So that was great. Last week we had a lot of beards. We had a culture casino.
Yeah, I'm pissed. I missed that.
Down to his tits. He has a beard, Courtney.
He was covering his tits.
I used to have a beard past my titties.
And long hair. He's got longer hair than me and a longer beard than me. But
I used to have a really long beard, and then I worked in my car and I got caught in a belt, and it could have been really bad. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna trim that thing.
There you go.
This episode subtitle: Beards and Boobs.
Beards and boobs.
Like it.
All out.
Duke says Mikey finally got a haircut. I did today. It always feels a little Hitlery when I get a haircut.
Yeah.
You look like you're gonna get a girl.
We allowed to say that?
Shave this much of your, just shave like this, and then
I know I look like a greasy minority.
Well, Hitler, that would upset Hitler. I don't think Hitler
in a good way.
In a good way.
Yeah,
in a good way.
In a good way. Who else we got? Sammy at the last second.
What's up?
Happy to help.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me back on.
Yeah,
Thanks for being
more
here.
reliable.
That's
We were
our
talking
rule. If you've been on the show before, you can come on at the last second and
Yeah.
Well, we've
help
had
us
all
out.
good people so far. Like
So
we've been
far,
all-
yeah. So far, let's try and keep that.
Yeah.
Courtney and Greg don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Greg.
No pressure.
You just need to jiggle your tits like every 2 minutes, and then the stream will do fine, regardless.
Yeah, see the
of me
numbers
sucking.
climb.
What's up, Sammy?
Everything's good. Like I said, you were right. The week went by quick, and just happy to hang out. Just taking it easy. Band's got a show tomorrow, and then then CaveCast in the morning. So that'll be good.
Nice.
I'm not too hungover.
Oh, you doing that on on Saturday. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, Saturday morning. You're always welcome.
I know. It's so busy every Saturday.
I know. I remember the last time I texted you, it was like, "Hey, we're a little shorthanded. You want to come?" And you're like, "I'm in Pittsburgh." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah,
and Drew, they're fucking world travelers.
Dude, I am. I'm about to book another. I was like, do I want to do a world like a week-long tour in Texas next month? I'm like, yeah, I do. Well, not next month, in July.
All right. And what about our host? Vaughn, what's up?
So I've been working on doing comics. I'm back from Vegas, obviously. I'm about to go up to Saratoga tomorrow, actually, for another convention. I've got like a week left on my Kickstarter, so that's good. Everything's doing well. I can't complain. I've got tons of comics and stuff coming out, and yeah, that's what I've been doing.
We need a segment on the show. Where in the world is Vaughn Coleman?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Well,
Can you say where
usually
you are right now?
Thursdays. Well, I'm at my house. Well, that's where
I know you're usually.
We don't know where that is. You've always been
New
somewhere else,
Jersey.
right?
I'm in New Jersey. No. I was here for the first episode. So, all right, the PIMPCAST. We'll call it episode 0. The Simpcast episode
0.
that we completely conquered and took over.
It was a Simp PIMPCast.
Yeah, exactly.
We colonized.
PIMPCAST. Yeah, we colonized. There we go. We colonized PIMPCAST. That's our episode 0, right? I would say so. I was in Florida for that. Then our first episode of actual PIMPCAST, I was back in Jersey. And then second episode, I was in Pittsburgh. Third, I was back here, I think. Third, I was back here. And then fourth, I would have been from Vegas. So, yeah,
you were
I guess
in Vegas.
No,
Yeah.
weren't you in Tennessee?
We need a map.
I've been through Tennessee, my road trip, but that was I never streamed from Tennessee. I wanted to explore there. I've always wanted to go to
You
Nashville.
should do that. You're pretty good when you're remote.
Yeah.
I can't pull off being remote. It's
I have to. I
time
literally
zones,
have to now out of
to
necessity.
the microphones, to the audio, to the internet. I can get 5 things that will work, and one will just mess up it all.
Well,
Yeah.
I learned that I just was like,
Army.
I realized if I'm going to travel this much and I'm going to keep things going, I have to, make sure that I literally just plug my microphone into my Mac and there we go. That's it.
There you
Yeah,
go. Well, you're a young one. You
Yes.
got
I was
all
gonna-
the technology skills.
I don't know if it was more complicated than that, I'd be fucked, to be honest. I'm blonde.
I was gonna take my stuff to MegaCon, and like I was looking at my setup, and I was like, I don't want to plug all that shit back in.
Well, also you should not have streamed in the state you were in at.
Yeah.
You were fucking plastered the whole weekend.
He would like wake up. We shared a room. He'd wake up and be like, "What's going on?"
Dude,
I
I'd
love
wake
this,
up.
by the way. I think Drew Outstanding is in serious trouble of being crushed if that girl falls over.
I gotcha.
Also, hey Meg, what's up?
Motorboat your way out of
Hey Enzo, great meeting you on Sammy's stream. That was a good ass time.
Dude, I gotta get on that too, Sammy. I've been missing your streams, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
you're always welcome.
I know. Oh, except
I got
Lights, Camera,
one
Citation
possible-
was fun.
I got one possible trip coming up. It's not for sure yet.
Where's
so
that?
I'll talk about it. We'll see. I'm not going to say anything yet. But I will stream and document and all that kind of stuff. But
is it Florida?
Be a cool one. No.
Guantanamo Bay?
I am not going to Florida or Texas or Arizona from April to August. Like,
why?
I am going to
like
avoid
the heat?
The heat, the humidity, it goes right to my nerves, and I will pretty much be laying on the ground.
Where is this? So. San Fran, you were saying?
No, I'm not going to San Francisco.
Yeah,
why would I go there?
I was going to say
Dubai.
I don't want to go to.
I have been to Dubai on a work
You
trip.
have?
Really?
Yes, UAE, Dubai.
And you live to tell the tale. Where was Dubai good?
Well, that was pre-Guillain-Barré syndrome, so I was yeah.
Is it true that Dubai is like the new Middle East? Because in Sex and the City 2, they went to Abu Dhabi because they thought it was the new Middle East. But then, you know, Samantha got into a fight with all the Islamic fundamentalists and threw condoms at them. So they had to hide in a cave wearing burqas and then escaped wearing burqas and got a
when did that come out?
A cab by flashing their ankles.
What does the new Middle East mean?
Like you don't get stoned to death for having your arms showing?
So
I don't know.
I don't know.
No,
is it better
UAE, Dubai is like a combination of Vegas, Disney World, New York. It's like all these things all into one. Yeah, no, it's wild. And it's like in the middle of the desert, but they have a mall, and you go to the mall and it's like the Mall of America, or you go to any mall and it's just there's a diversity. It's DEI, everything there.
Aren't they trying to do that with Saudi Arabia now?
Oh God.
Probably, but the mall has a full-on mountain, like snow, that you can snowboard and ski and do all this inside of a mall and next to a restaurant. So you can go to the restaurant and watch people freaking ski.
Hey, Drew, were you
in the middle of
did you get any Dubai funding recently by any chance? You're showing for them pretty hard right now.
No,
like the Tucker Carlson treatment where they took a bunch of right-wing influencers that suddenly they took me. Like they broke Rob Smith, and it's like, dude, Rob, they would kill you.
I was there in 2018. 2018.
He's like standing right next to a balcony and saying that.
Yeah, it's like, Rob, you should. Yeah.
I get paid by Big Dubai.
By Big Dubai.
Anyways, that's enough about me. Mikey, what is up with you this week?
I'm actually having a great week. I'm having a good ass time. So, have you guys ever watched Puppet Edgar?
Yes.
Oh my God, I love him.
I love him. Greg, I think Greggy was the one that showed me him at first. And anywhere we go, if we're like online somewhere, sitting in a bar somewhere, we always watch Puppet Edgar. So he's on his way here now. We're spending the weekend together. We're streaming tomorrow. God. But even more exciting, we're going out into the world and filming stuff and interviewing people.
Oh, that's so cool.
I am so excited.
Did you see Chrissy's interview with him where she like uses puppet hand to jerk him off?
Yes.
Really? No.
That's so good. And he kept singing at her to wake up the baby.
I am so excited. This is like my dream come true because I've always considered myself part Muppet. So it's like I just want to be around my fellow Muppets all the time. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, and then we're figuring out if it's gonna be Sunday or Monday, but oh my God, I have an iconic director coming on this show, Joseph Kahn, who has directed this great horror film. Right?
Wait, he was the one he did the Backstreet Boys video. He did Britney Spears' Toxic, Living Dead Girl, all the Taylor Swift videos. Whoa. He's done basically any music video of the last like 30 years.
Yeah, he was like
the Power Rangers
for sure. I just remember him being like the king of music videos in like peak TRL times.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah,
that was amazing. Who else was that? It was like there was another director, didn't they? That he did like a Mission Impossible movie, and then he was doing also music videos at the time. John Woo.
Someone else. No, you know what he did? Did you guys ever see? So I was telling Greg about it the other day, and I was like, he did Power Rangers, and he was like, "What, the reboot? That was terrible." I'm like, "No, not the reboot." Did you guys ever see the short film Power/Rangers?
Oh yeah, no, that was good.
They kill all of them off.
Oh, it was so good.
No, it was so depressing. Dude, that scene where like Zach kills everybody with his helmet, I was just like, this. I want to see that.
Oh, I gotta ask him when he's on here why it wasn't
got Power Rangers the movie greenlit, because that was like his thing to get that movie.
Yeah,
it kind of sucks that he wasn't the one that got to direct it and do it, but I think that's what gave that push.
Dude, imagine being like the guy.
So they saw that and they're like, let's not do that.
Let's not, or let's do that, but let's not hire the guy that inspired us.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, well, that's sort of how all reboots are now, is that they, they made this short film that was interesting because it wasn't just the same old shit, but then they have to do the safe, watered down, stale reboot.
Yeah,
like
then they
everything.
get all the producers on. And they
go
to the boardroom.
Fuck them producers.
Dude, I thought the 2016 Power Rangers was just like a travesty. Like
I did not watch it. I purposely did not watch it. I didn't want it to ruin my nostalgia.
And then they're like, "Oh, they might make the Green Ranger a girl." I was like, "Ooh, cool."
I didn't see it either. All I needed to know is that Elizabeth Banks was in it. Elizabeth Banks is a movie killer.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
Injects her feminism into everything.
Mikey, I've been propping this up for the last couple weeks. You ready for May 1st? It's 15 sit-ups, 5 crunches, 5 leg raises, and 10 second plank. And it gives you a little demonstration of each one right here. You can do this.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
It gets tougher as the month goes on, but
what about
Drew, I'm doing it.
Abs.
How about that? What do you think, chat? What do you think Mikey's abs are gonna? Is this gonna be Mikey's abs in 30 days?
I could show you the flabby ass before. It can't be worse than that.
Mike, you need to give the account that is dedicated to your abs a little something to work with.
Which I don't understand. I have no abs. There's an account for my abs.
Not yet.
One of them?
It's, as the Zoomers say, it's manifesting. Oh my God, dude, this week, hang on. I think I should have been writing them down because I think that should be one of my things, is just these new phrases that women have been coming up with, and gay men. And another thing we've talked about is I don't know if we want to launch right into it, but I've found so many examples through doom scrolling this week of just guys who I thought were gay, and I'm like, that are not. And it's just the effeminate soy boys under the age of 30. It's an epidemic, dude. Courtney, we've talked about this in the show. No, yes. Men, it's hard to tell with my generation. There are guys that are like, that guy's clearly gay, and they're just soy boys. And sometimes you don't know, like the way they talk. And then also sometimes with social media, there's been a bunch of, I call it woman speak. There's phrases that women use that I don't understand. All right, so one of them, body tea. There will be a chick who's hot and like, this is her body tea. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? You haven't seen this? Look up body tea on Twitter.
Oh, her body, like her body is tea. Your body tea.
Well, tea
like
means
it's like
good?
Tea. I guess the first time I heard that
tea
phrase,
can
I was
also
like,
be gossip though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the first, I was like, why are we saying someone's body is tea? Like we're talking trash about it? Like what is happening right now?
They'll be like, oh my God, she ate. That was another phrase we've discussed.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This has been like the running theme of every episode is like women acting like gay men and gay men acting like women.
All right. So another one, face card. It'll just be her face card is lethal. It'll just be a chick making a generic face.
Her face card never declines. Like that means that as a woman gets older, like she still stays hot.
We gotta stop letting women do stuff.
It makes a profit.
But it'll be a chick who's like Alyssa Liu. It'll be like her face card. This chick's 20, so why would her face card decline? She's 20.
Yeah, so her face card will not be declining for at least another 20 years. Like, so what are we doing?
Yeah. But so face card, so it declines. So
is it like one of those like Aldi's face cards? Though?
What does face card mean
to be able to use it?
Do you get cash back or mileage?
So it's like a credit card, because my nerd brain goes to like trading card. Like this is a face that would be on a card.
Oh, the face card. I think you said face cart.
Greg's on another planet.
That's what I'm thinking of all these.
Yeah, so like if you swipe that face card, it's not declining.
But what is that? How do you decline a face? Am I overthinking it?
Oh, I've declined some
yes,
in my day.
you might be autistic. Have you been tested?
Yes, actually. Which the most shocking. Yeah, my mom was like, I had concerns when I was little.
Son, I think you're retarded.
And then, the most shocking part is I'm not, which I still sometimes question the results. I'm like, really? You sure?
Yeah, I mean, it's never too late to try again.
I that toy that had like the circle, the triangle, and the star. You could
that kind of shit. Well, like I'll tell you this. So and people are like, Vaughn, you shouldn't tell us in here. I don't give a fuck. So like I remember what they in first grade they take me to like there'd be like a class and they'd be like, Vaughn, we're going to go to like this other room, and I'm like, cool. And I would go and I'd play like bouncy balls and shit. And they'd be like. Oh, you like this movie? Wow, that's so interesting. And for years, I was like, "That's so cool." And then years later, I like started taking a step back. I'm like, "Wait a minute, why were they doing that?"
They're doing special studies on you.
Also, you started the story that like every kid tells before they get molested. I was like, they just took me into a special room. They had me playing with balls.
I hope, dude. Those are some mega repressed memories that happened.
Yeah, I asked my mom about it once. It was like I was just like in a room that wasn't like meant for me, where it was just like the conversation was going like nowhere. And my mom was like, "Well, how'd your day go?" And I was like, "Do you ever just like wonder if you ever have a social situation go so bad you just wonder if you were autistic?" I was like, "Was I born with like Asperger's or something, and you just didn't tell me?" And I shit you not, my mom looks at me, he goes, "Do you really think you'd be the highest functioning one?" Touche, mom, touche.
I feel like parents create comedians, or at least influence, or funny people like yourself, Sammy. And I'm like, that comes from somewhere. Parents help develop that.
Yeah,
comes from the tism.
When I was a little kid, I was on the news for being the most misbehaved child in New York.
In New York?
What?
Where there's criminals?
Right? And it was
fucking
cool. They filmed me without like telling my parents. The news cameras from NBC came in to film me. And they were like, "Oh, he knows lots of things." And it showed the teacher asking me like, who made this movie? Who's the director of this? And they're like, "But what happens when you say no?" And the teacher said something, and I was like, "No, bitch!" Like slap the teacher or something. And they didn't tell my parents, so my parents found out, and they were furious. So they had to like blur my face when it aired. But to this day, my parents have a VHS tape of it somewhere. The segment was literally called "Problem Child."
Oh my god!
How
I'm
old
sure
were
we can find
you?
it somewhere.
I must have been in like kindergarten.
Like when the movie Problem Child came out.
It was after that.
I'm actually kind of upset that this wasn't a segment on like a talk show, like you were on Ricky Lake or Jenny Jones or something.
I should have been.
You probably would have went viral. If it was nowadays, you would have went viral.
Oh yeah.
Then you would be on all the shows. But you'd be more fucked up nowadays, like in your old age. So
I can't stand all these people who just exploit their kids for their views on Instagram and shit.
Fuck, I accidentally removed one of my PIMPCAST.
Vaughn is freezing again.
DMs.
Chat.
I'm freezing again.
Dude, you have the best like freezing faces because it's still in like 1080p.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna try to
see whenever I freeze, it's like
yeah, no, Vaughn always looks like somewhat angelic. He's always like,
I know.
Hold on a second.
Hair is
yeah, chat. Take freeze frames, screenshots every time Vaughn freezes. And put it on.
All right, let's see.
Media.
There he is.
I'll try to let you know.
If it does it,
there he is. There it is.
Fuck you. I'm just restarting.
Anyway,
I want to know the more phrases you have. Also, by the way, chat, if you feel so inclined to help support the channel, send us your super chats or join my locals, join my Patreon. Go support all these guys. Follow all their stuff. Everyone's links are below.
Dude, I found a
there it is.
Is it still doing it?
It usually only lasts like a couple seconds.
These should be like thumbnails. Vaughn,
yeah, dude, you look like a headshot. This is fucking nuts.
Am I still frozen?
No,
not now.
It's like when you
that bad.
talk.
It usually only lasts a
Yeah.
second.
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
So you know how like bookmarks you can make folders. I tried making a folder and I removed one of them, but I'll just describe the horrors that I witnessed. So it turns out like if you like a picture of like say someone who's like cute, like there's a Twitch streamer, right? Now there's all these fan accounts, and they went from these are gay guys or women that find this person attractive to no wait these people are gooning to them. To there's this picture of this streamer and it's just a picture of her looking cute and it's like I would let her like stomp on my balls. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Why would you post this? Like sometimes it's like it goes from like, oh, I'm a fan, and I'm like slowly it feel like I started scrolling through this guy's thing and it was like getting like from nice to like thirstier and thirstier to like and I'm like, this is fucking nuts.
Yeah, the internet is good for that.
Dude, yeah. It's just crazy. And it's the lack of shame. We've talked about this before. It's like some people, it's like, guys, you got to have some shame. Oh, speaking of, if you guys want to see some fresh hell, do you want to see this? This one Twitch streamer has a new pet.
I know what you're talking about.
Sammy knows.
Yep.
All right.
I don't know anything about Twitch streamers.
Yeah, I wish I didn't know anything about
the
Twitch
bottom
streamers.
of the barrel.
Oh no!
All right. Here's her pet.
Place.
Oh no!
Oh God!
At least she doesn't shock him. At least
she still treats him probably better than Hassan.
Yeah.
Dog.
He has a doggy bed.
Bring in the gimp.
Right?
Is this the girl that got heat for like being naked on stream? And like her camera
She's always doing
and she was like biking and then she would go like this.
I know nothing about this chick and I don't want to know anything about this chick, but she goes, oh my God, the high.
Yeah, but Tectone can't call someone fat, but this shit's okay to market to kids.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
People are
dude.
into
Twitch is
some
a
weird
fucking
shit.
cesspool, dude.
Oh my God, Frank. Look at Frank. Frank.
That's good.
So,
classic Frank.
So sometimes I see stuff and I'm like, is this too bad? And I'm like, you know what? I have to suffer watching this. You guys have to suffer with me.
Hell yeah, there's no such thing. Holy shit though, but what is wrong with people? What, like, because it's the same shit, like literally, like for me at least, like open any gay dating app, that's what you'll fucking see. And people in fucking dog masks. I don't get the appeal. Why are people wearing dog masks? I don't get it.
We're broken.
Yeah.
We're in a simulation. Like I can't understand.
Remember that guy, the Raws Alerts guy that everybody was relying on for updates, and it came out that he was into puppy play and diaper play.
Ugh.
Like I couldn't.
Do you remember
believe,
watching CSI? Do you remember watching like CSI Vegas and when that came out and they went in the weirdest stuff, you know, the orgies and, you know, everything, and the CEOs want to do the diaper play and stuff like that. It's just like, oh, that's a show. Like we're in that reality now. Like we've entered CSI Vegas from the early 2000s. Vegas has been everywhere now.
Oh
God.
How are you gay but get shocked by these things, Mikey? This is totally normal for the gays. That's my point. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be normal. No, that's the thing. And I think that's like a lot that has to do with what Vaughn was saying too, is that like a lot of these things started amongst fucking freaky gays, and now it's everybody. It shouldn't be normal for everyone. It was normal for the gays. Now it's normal for fucking everyone, and it shouldn't be a fungal.
No, it's the pride
appropriated
thing, okay?
from you.
So before it just used to be, you know, gay people just wanted to be able to like walk around in public and not get discriminated against, and we were like, most normal-headed people were like, that's fine. But then there's certain people who just kind of want to be discriminated against or like set themselves like
they want to push. How far can I push?
Like a guy like you, Mike, or like, you know, I have a couple of gay, and then like the dude skating down the street wearing booty shorts, like, you know, like it's not. They up the ante. You know what I mean? They're habitual line steppers. You know what I mean?
I do have my booty shorts on though.
Yes, baby.
Yes, but you're in the comfort of your own home. And actually, that's not even what I'm talking about. Because,
I'm kidding.
But
I have my booty shorts on too, but
there's-
no one's seen them.
Oh, well, I mean,
We gotta see.
yeah.
Because you didn't shave your legs.
Oh, my legs are like see-through white right now. I don't know if it's appropriate to show that.
Yeah, but what I was getting at is there's people always trying to like push the envelope. So it was like, and now like because we pushed it so far and like normalized things and went like, well, love is love, and like, well, now love means you can just like dress someone up like a fucking puppy and walk them on a leash and like by a fucking elementary school, and they're like, what are you, a bigot? And you're like, no, this is fucking weird. And it's not wrong to say that it's fucking weird.
Just because I'm holding hands with somebody walking down the street, that doesn't mean you need to know what kind of sex we have. Like, yes, I need to shame you for that. Like, hey, speaking of which, we were talking about this backstage. We're going to shame Jamiroquai for being against having sex with a hot Winona Ryder, because guess what? He could be dating her all he wants, but if he's going to be turning her down and talking about how her boobs are too big, I'm going to shame you for that, because you shouldn't be doing that in the bedroom, okay?
And
you should be denying Winona Ryder.
Let's pull it up. Courtney mentioned this. I was like, no, we got to talk about it on the show.
That's crazy.
So, what song? I remember the video, but I remember
Virtual Insanity.
Made of virtual insanity, and I'm always. See, you know what other song though that everybody knows and loves? It was in Napoleon Dynamite. That dance and nothing left for me to do but just dance. I got candy in my ears tonight, baby. Yeah.
First of all, dropping this publicly is fucked up too.
Yeah, somebody who has a nicer voice than me read this.
Like her parents probably could see this. Like it's like. Second of all, her tits are too big. She want to have sex too much. Like, brother, I have some news for you.
Yeah, I got news.
Like, what?
Jamiroquai front man.
You're gay.
I thought his name was Jamiroquai.
That's what I thought.
Winona Ryder wore him out with her nonstop demands for sex.
Oh,
35-year-old, which also why did I say you're a pussy?
Hold on. How old is this article? Because it's saying the 35-year-old singer said this, but there's no way he's 35.
No way.
Because Virtual Insanity came out when I was 12.
He counts age which like I do.
No,
he was 7.
Yeah, no, he was.
This is an old story that's like making the rounds.
Yeah, he has to be like 45. You know what? I need to find out how old he is now, because this is crazy.
Although he enjoyed his brief relationship with the Hollywood star, he was left shattered trying to keep up with her. He confessed.
He's 56.
She has these she has these enormous bigger than they look on film. That's what I say about Courtney.
I love that. Like it's a bad thing. It was like, oh, you lied in your about how big your tits were gonna be.
Actually, it's like saying you lied. You had more money in your bank account than you thought.
Yeah,
like,
you catfished me. I thought you only had medium-sized tits.
I love this though. She did have this habit of constantly wanting to play hide the sausage. It was exhausting.
Wait, does that mean like hiding his dick in her pussy or something?
Yes.
Well, I think he's the pussy.
Yeah, it's true.
Wait, hang on. That's a good point. Bad Sauce brings up a good point.
They're not even that. They don't even. They look like average.
I mean, they look pretty big here, though. Yeah. Those look like they're.
Yeah, those are some ape hangers. I mean,
those are. I mean, these ones they look
nothing.
Like, these are still pretty like. Well, I mean, mine are sometimes a problem.
Don't they change with like?
Yeah, they would be
kids
for Jamiroquai.
And
JK would hate the shit out of me.
This was Winona paid to get this released. This was obviously written by her to help her get roles. And a
you know what though? Yeah. I hope that's true. I mean, because if this came out like 20 years ago, because if he was 35, he's 56 now, so this came out like roughly 20 years ago. I mean, that was during a time where I don't really remember her name being anywhere, like not very big at least. So yeah, I think good for her if she did.
I said this backstage, and even more so now when I'm looking at a picture of her. Imagine just going like, seeing that picture of her, and going, damn, I hope she doesn't want to have sex all the time.
Like, what? She looks so hot.
I'll be pissed.
I hope those aren't her actual breast size. I hope they're smaller.
Yeah.
Personally.
Like
that
even
is
dudes that are like more of like the part of the itty bitty titty committee, guys are just like, no, just a handful or whatever. Smaller boobs or whatever. Even they are still like, hey, yeah, you know what? Bring it on. You know what? Suffocate with me. If I die, I die. Who cares?
Also, by the way, he is so not that cute. Like, he should be honored that Winona Ryder's tits would even be in the same room as him. What the fuck is this? Wait, what is that? Why is he on a picture with the QAnon shaman? Oh, just him being like,
wow,
he's
condemning January 6th like everyone else.
Yeah,
that's why.
Stunning embrace.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve Winona Ryder's titties.
He looks like he should be on an episode of What We Do in the Shadows, and like he's talking.
Yeah, that guy's definitely like a homo.
Yeah. Which is fine. Just admit it though and be like, oh my god, she wanted to have sex all the time. It was a bother.
Speaking of which, I wanted to bring up, Vaughn, this was what you were talking about before, and what we keep talking about because it is so damn perplexing.
Oh boy, is it my wonderful generation that I'm so grateful to be a part of?
I don't know. He looks a little long in the tooth to me. I came across this guy on Instagram. And like you said, if I have to see something horrific, you have to see it as well.
Oh, here we go. I started it.
Oh,
this guy's forehead is fucking huge.
A lot of toxic relationships. I've been taken advantage of, depended on, and had to be the one to reach out. But not with Bridget. She reciprocates. She doesn't just call when I'm in trouble. She cares about the little things.
Oh, I can identify who this kind of guy is.
She dances with me.
Wait,
she loves
was like his gag.
When I don't.
This is a grown-up theater kid.
She's a friend for the ages, for life, and for eternity. Happy birthday to my godsend.
Wait, my godsend. That's not how you refer to a girl that you're having sex with.
See, even after that, I was like, okay, no, it's got to be like, if it's not his fag hag, it's his sister. Oh no, just watch.
The number one comment I get is, oh, they're in a lavender marriage. Listen, first of all, I don't even like that color. Second of all, why are you so obsessed what I do behind closed doors? It's kind of disgusting. Worry about yourself. The number one comment I get is, oh, they're in a lavender marriage. Listen.
They're married.
Like, stop putting on you've made it our business by putting it on the internet, stupid. They're married? See, my first thought was like, oh, they're probably like young or whatever, and they're like BFFs, and they just like talk like that or whatever. No. I'm going to tell you right now, if I marry a man and he starts talking about me like that, instant fucking divorce. Get out of here. You better be horny for me and objectifying me. I'm your wife.
Base.
Yeah.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
He's an adult theater kid. Okay.
I think that's okay.
That's what it is. Okay. So he grew up in the culture where they're all kind of doing like this, and then all of a sudden this accent just stuck. And that's he.
You think so? Or
well, look, he's doing like plies and shit, like he's dancing around. Did you see him walk in that Spider-Man costume? Dude, that was the gayest thing.
I do feel like if I remember like the theater kids when I was in high school, I remember being in choir with one of them, and there was something very different about him in choir than when he was like part of his little drama group kids. Yeah. And so like when they like really marry that group of drama kids and really go full force into that lifestyle, I think that they just adopt it, whether they're straight or gay.
Yeah, no, they definitely do. I've been in theater like all my life. I've never crossed over on that because it was just like, one, it just seems exhausting, and two, I do like women, and I would like women to know that I like women. But I enjoy a good stage performance,
whether I like women or not. No, motherfucker, I want I'm on the market, right? You know what I mean? Like, this is
okay.
Weird. It's a weird...
These are the people who get up and like people couldn't enjoy what do you call it? Wicked in the theaters because they would get up and start like fucking dancing in the aisles and shit, and like people were just like, "Hey, this is a movie. Like, can you?"
Oh, like those dipshits that were getting up and dancing during Michael.
Yeah,
like, I wore my Michael Jackson jacket, and I'm going to get up in front of everybody and start dancing.
Yeah,
there's flash mob,
attention-seeking behavior that you just.
Yeah, I'd be the guy that was
Michael yet. By the way,
I did. I loved it.
Wait, what'd you say, Greggy?
I would be the guy yelling, "I'm gonna sit the fuck down."
Oh, dude. Okay, so I know this old Italian couple who went to go see it, and they encountered theater kids like the first time. So he was going. They would stop in my office, and they were waiting for something. Our computers were down, and the wife was like, "We'll go see a movie," and then so they went to go. So I was like, "Mike, how'd it go?" And he's like, "We went to go see that new Wizard of Oz movie." And she was like, "It's called Wicked." And he's go, people came in. There was a lady dressed up like the Wicked Witch. There was a lady dressed up like the Sugar Plum Fairy. She was dressed up like Alfalfa. It's in the movie. And he goes, "Sam, I shit you not. The lights go off, and in the middle of the song, I'm sitting next to this guy. One of them started fucking singing."
Sammy, you sound like the Adam Sandler and Chris Farley skit.
This,
what I'm talking about? When they were the old couple.
That's what it was like. This
is the kind of movie review I'd be willing to watch.
Yeah, I would want to go see it with them.
They sound awesome.
You could tell that like he hasn't enjoyed anything since like 1989. Like he's just eternally grumpy.
I can relate. Honestly, I haven't enjoyed anything since 2008.
Wait, so Sammy, you saw the Michael movie? Has anyone else seen it yet?
I haven't seen it yet.
No, I don't watch movies.
I haven't been watching them either. And I
used to.
majored in it. I majored in film, but it's just I haven't done it in a while.
Give us your review, Sammy.
It was refreshing to see a biopic that didn't like go through a lot of like the biopic tropes. And now granted, Michael Jackson's a pretty original personality, but it was you could tell that it was approved by the family. There wasn't a lot of stuff. Obviously Joe Jackson was a nightmare father, but it was kind of like him coming into his own and leaving the Jackson 5 and like really starting to embrace his own superstardom. I thought that was a great place to start and end the film. I thought it was acted well, and for the most part, they didn't take a lot of liberties with the history, which I thought was good. They just kind of told the story. I mean, they stayed away from, obviously the later controversial stuff, but it was like, it was that magic moment of time where Michael Jackson was just like the biggest thing ever. And, that's how people kind of should remember Michael Jackson, for just like the talented and caring person that he was. And that it was really well done. And like I said, it was none of the bullshit where he's like, "I gotta overcome this," and it was like, "Nobody ain't gonna ever give you nothing, Michael." It was like the kid had a gift since birth. It was like no one saw little Michael Jackson like singing and dancing when I don't think he can do it. Like no, everybody was like, "Holy shit, this kid's amazing." We'll even let his fucking brothers hang out because like this kid's so awesome.
Let them leech off of.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do a sequel though, which I think that is now announced that
it's already in the works.
I don't know how they're going to do that though and not address the allegations, because I mean that would
be Michael do the diddling.
Wait, is that they didn't address the molestation allegations because that subject is a bit touchy.
I was always in the camp that I never thought that he did it. I always thought
I think he's totally innocent.
Yeah, I don't think.
I thought he was like on the spectrum, or just like he was just so abused as a kid that because like he was hanging out with like Corey Feldman and Macaulay Culkin. All those guys never had a bad thing to say about him. Arguably the most rapeable kid in the early 1990s, Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah,
probably the most sought after kid said no. He didn't want none
And
of
Corey
this.
Feldman went scorched earth on so many.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Like people
Corey
would
Feldman,
get like,
he's been telling that crazy story about Charlie Sheen with Corey Haim and all that stuff with the Crisco and all that.
I kind of think Corey Feldman's full of shit.
You think?
What?
Yeah.
What makes you think
Corey
that?
Feldman?
He's been like doing like he was like talking all this stuff. He was gonna release this documentary, and it's like it's gonna be explosive, and everybody's trying to like stop me and kill me and all this stuff. And he releases it like just online through his own website or something. And it's hard to get a hold of. You watch it, and there's like nothing in it, like no real accusations. It's almost like Candace Owens of like,
oh,
any day now, like I'll have, you'll see it.
I feel like with Corey Feldman,
right. I think this guy's just.
I think something terrible happened, but I think it was too traumatic for him to like properly remember, and so he's like his brain is like glitching on him. I think it's actually similar to Virginia Giuffre. I think something fucked up happened.
Who?
But I don't think Virginia Giuffre, the Prince Andrew, Jeffrey Epstein lady.
They killed her in broad daylight, and no one talks about it.
Like I think something I just don't know about like if her accusations are accurate. I think that something super fucked up happened, and her brain was trying to protect her, and she can't properly remember what actually happened. I think
and that's a real thing.
I'm with you guys. I think a lot of stuff definitely happened to him, but I also think now he seems like he's probably somebody who's not super well and is probably on a bunch of drugs.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't seem to be the pinnacle of mental health. No.
Yeah.
Well, like the thing with the problem with pedophilia is all the kids.
The problem?
Yeah, I was gonna say you want to pick one.
It's like it would be great, except for that one thing.
So damn hot, man.
Wait, what's the problem, Greg?
Yeah,
we just talked
about the problem with hot kids.
Oh my god.
Hot kids. You know what? Going back to Michael Jackson, actually, speaking of hot kids, the only person who's like a part of like the celebrity world who's actually trying to come out with accusations and is like dead serious that this happened is an ugly guy that broke up Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears, and he only made those accusations about him after he died. So
I
knew Justin Timberlake's uncle and his cousin. His uncle was super nice, would never say anything bad about him because that's not who he was. His cousin hated his guts. Absolutely hated it.
He seems
rumor has it he was actively cheating on Britney Spears and all that stuff. But what broke them up was when Britney Spears went out to dinner with Wade Robson, and that guy, he was like the choreographer for everybody, and he's the one who's trying to accuse Michael Jackson of molesting him, but he waited until after he died.
Yeah, that guy's making shit up. Like that guy's full
it will in those the what is it, the Leaving Neverland guys, those guys got all debunked, like and yet they still allow to let that awful movie be in circulation, even though like everything about it has been basically blown up and basically shown that it couldn't happen. And they still allow that to be circulated. I mean, that's libel.
There's so many documentaries that just pin shit on people.
Yeah. No,
there are no libel laws against dead people. With Michael Jackson, I used to just assume he was totally guilty. I thought that was just one of many things I used to believe to be true when I was a liberal. And then learning the facts about it, my heart breaks for him because I really believe that he was innocent. And when you look into the actual facts of these allegations, it's laughable. I mean, they'll claim like in what is it called? Leaving Neverland. Those people, they claimed, he molested them in the train station is in his house in this year. Train station wasn't built till years later. Yeah. Oh, he took me to Euro Disney to molest me. Euro Disney didn't open until years later. So like every little part of their allegations turn out to be total bullshit.
Yeah, Razor Fist. And this is one of the other things too. Razor Fist talked about that because I was like, let's hear all of this. Yeah, that was one of the other things. He brought a lot of receipts, and one of the things that they brought up in the documentary goes, I instantly believed them when I heard them. Like, as a documentarian, is that how you're supposed to do it?
Right.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like obvious if here's the thing. If he was guilty of even one of those things, fuck them. But it's like, you got to make sure. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I can't say what happened, but I don't think it was an open and shut case. And again, one of the points people make is it's like people don't realize like how like paying them off. It was like, yeah, but he was on tour. Like the amount of money he would have made just to pay off the accusers.
You're losing so much more money
and time
because you can't tour because this thing's going to get dragged out forever. And that's what these people do. The celebrities is they know that they can make these accusations, get enough news outlets covering it that it's going to put them into a position where they're losing millions of dollars on a daily basis because they're supposed to be out there touring, pulling a big money, so they pay people off, and they're like, "Oh, see, why would you pay him off if you weren't guilty? If you were innocent, you pay him off." Like, yeah, you would.
Because I don't want to go to trial. His lawyer said that the one who defended him in the 2003 case or whatever year that was said that Michael Jackson told him that settling that first case was the biggest mistake of his life. And I agree because it just showed anyone that they could get a quick payout. And now you have magically once the movie is out, now you have new allegations from people who have for 30 years said nothing happened, everything was fine. Now suddenly, the moment the movie comes out, these people are full of shit.
Dude,
no, they're looking to make a quick buck. It's disgusting.
First, another thing too is I don't know if you guys knew this. I always found this interesting, talking about like when those first allegations came out and they had to pay off. If you listen to the like, I recently played through, I think it was like last year, the original Sonic 3 video game for the 90s.
Yeah,
so Michael Jackson was a huge Sonic fan to the point where actually Sonic, the reason he has that like attitude, and it sounds like a weird stretch, but they literally admit it. Michael Jackson was one of the influences for Sonic the Hedgehog because they were like, what is cool? We have to beat Mario. Okay, let's give him an attitude, have him wear these big sneakers. So Michael Jackson, right? So the third game, actually, Michael Jackson was never officially confirmed, but he worked on the soundtrack. And if you listen to it, there are literally sound bites from some of Michael Jackson's own songs that are in the game, which is why it has kind of like a pop flavor in that soundtrack.
That's why it's been hard to get re-releases and
they had to change the soundtrack.
Yes, they did,
which is vastly inferior. So that's another reason why that sucks, is because I remember playing through the re-release with updated graphics and everything. I'm like, what the fuck is this? When you get to the levels, I'm like, this is, I mean, it was still good, but it's like, it's like not as good.
I mean, yes, Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles are like some of the best video game music. Like it is just
Super Mario 3 was one of the best games. That and Super Mario World.
Oh, Super Mario 3 is like one of my favorite video games.
I need to play both of those.
I got the poster on my wall.
Wait, what'd you say, Drew?
It just tells a full story. You're going from level to level, and you're really in it. You know, going from one world to the next, and it just it could keep your attention. You know, even as a 8-year-old, 10-year-old, whatever. And it's just like, you could play just for hours, for days.
I want to play Sonic 3 or Mario 3 right now.
Oh, damn!
I have it. I have it both. Well, on a Nintendo, like an NES, and then also on the SNES with the Mario All Stars, and I play it every once in a while.
We should figure out how to do like some kind of.
You can
or something.
Yeah, there's a graph. What is it called?
A card. What is it?
Capture card.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yep, there are ways to do it, and emulators and stuff like that too.
I know. Also, last thing I was gonna say is we got to get Razor Fist on here. He and I have gone back and forth for so long trying to set something up. We got to get him on here.
That
would be great.
Amazing.
Well, yeah. Well, speaking of 90s,
Razor Fist a lot. When I disagree with him, because like first of all, Batman should not kill. He's totally wrong on that, but he's right on a lot of things.
Yeah,
Courtney, you got a favorite top 5 movies from like, especially from like the 90s? I want to pull like the top movies of a certain year.
Well, I watched
what movie do you like as a kid?
8 movies in my life.
Yeah, she's like not a movie person.
The Birdcage was like has been my favorite movie forever.
Yes, that year
95 or 96.
96. Death Becomes Her is a good one.
That's a good movie.
Has
too.
everyone seen the Birdcage?
I love
Revenge
it.
of the Sith.
So
No,
how
but
about
Revenge
Those
of
are
the
different
Sith is like-
movies.
I
Those
need
are a
to
lot
be
of different movies.
So the Birdcage, I have a story with it. Even though I haven't
96.
seen it. Is there was this really, I matched with this girl on a dating app back before I was like, yeah, I had a very quick retirement from dating apps, and I matched this one girl on there, and within minutes she's like, oh, I like the Birdcage, and then she gives this summary. And the way she made it sound was like the most woke thing ever. And I don't know if that's but the way she describes it, and then she starts talking about like how she's a feminist, whatever. I'm like, oh, here we go. She's like, I don't know, are you a misogynist, whatever? I was like, this is not gonna. And it went into the back and forth whole thing, and I was like, yeah, this is not. She was like trying to explain to me, she's like, I'm afraid of all men. I'm like, then why do you want to date me?
Dude, the chemistry between Robin Williams and Nathan Lane is just fucking amazing.
Oh my god.
Well, and one of my favorite
good.
things about that movie that never gets mentioned is that so you have the gay couple from Palm Beach, and then you have the conservative couple, and you eventually come to learn that like the gay drag queen and the conservative senator have a lot in common when it comes to values. That's my favorite.
Oh my god.
Oh god,
Senator Keeley was like about to leave his wife for Miss Albert.
Yeah.
Like, he was falling in love. My favorite, the best scene in that movie of forever, I guess, like, is when Robin Williams was trying to teach Nathan Lane like how to be a man.
Oh no, no, my favorite is where it gets awkward at the dinner and he drops the ice bucket and goes, so how about those dolphins?
Yeah.
Wait, Drew, did you say you've seen the Birdcage or no?
Back in the 90s. So I probably had no idea.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I saw that movie like
movies of all
500 times when I was in high school.
So this
all
is
right.
like,
So we got
we've
1996.
been like going through different years
Oh,
to know how great everything was back then. Wait, what's
time
number
capsule?
I beat Independence Day into the ground when oh my god, I watched that movie.
Who saw it in the theater?
I
Who saw
did.
Independence Day?
I wasn't alive.
Wasn't that?
Wait,
What's number one?
Independence Day,
Oh,
was that the one with Will Smith in it? Or am I thinking of something else?
What was the number one?
Oh,
I haven't seen Sleepers.
Speaking of
I
kids,
haven't even heard of Sleepers.
It is the
I
most
don't know what that is.
movie.
good
My
movie.
grandpa
Rough
used to
watch.
watch it.
Yeah, it's a rough
I
watch.
probably shouldn't have watched it as an 11-year-old.
Primal
Well,
Fear,
it's
I
like-
haven't seen.
it's like
Primal
the
Fear.
Primal
one
Fear is good.
buddy is the prosecutor.
Very good.
And their one buddy is on trial, and their other buddy is on the jury. Like, it just makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah. There's no way that guy would have gotten on the jury.
Oh my God, Primal Fear! I was on
Very
my
good
family and I
one.
were on vacation
Edward Norton.
in the
Edward
Catskills when I was a kid, and my dad and I watched Primal Fear together. It was so good.
Yeah, that was like a breakout role for him, I think.
Yeah,
right?
wasn't
Or
that
was
was that
probably,
was
yeah.
that was
Edward
before
Norton.
Fight Club was after that, wasn't it?
Yeah,
No,
this was
Fight
like
Club was
99.
99.
What do you think is his best? Because I mean, I think American History X is his best movie. Personally.
Yeah.
I'd still probably say either. I think
They're
he's-
different.
Yeah,
They're all different
but
roles.
Primal Fear is probably his best acting.
Yeah.
He hasn't
a
been doing a lot,
psychological
right?
thriller.
Yeah.
He picks
That
and
was his
chooses.
first role. Greggy,
Apparently
Oh,
hard
you,
to-
you,
hard
you
to
don't
watch.
actually know his best movie is Death to Smoochie. I love that fucking movie.
me too.
I want to
not
really
all.
like that movie. I've seen it a bunch of times.
What
It's
about
just-
Alita Battle Angel as his best performance? Clearly, he's in that movie for
What is it,
literally.
like-
He's literally in the
like-
movie for 2 seconds with a
Or,
Yeah.
or wait, no,
He
what
goes-
is it? Kingdom of Heaven, where he plays the Leper King. Like he's fucking awesome.
Is it? Hang on, Sammy. You like that movie? I've heard that movie is like propaganda for your favorite.
Oh, it totally is.
It totally is, but he kicks ass in that movie.
Because I don't
All right,
want to
back
watch
to
it.
Independence
Was
Day.
that
for that
character,
reason.
King Baldwin the Fourth,
Yes, King
is
Baldwin
a
IV.
true badass. Like his history is, he literally like went to battle and won against all odds, being like a leper. Like he was in tremendous pain, screaming in pain, but he refused to not ride into battle and lead his men. He's fucking badass.
Yeah.
Wait, Greggy, did you see Primal Fear?
Yeah.
You're just gonna do your thing. That was all right. It was so good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
It
it.
was a good movie.
I feel bad. I've
No.
seen a lot of movies,
Best
but
part
it
of-
feels like I haven't.
Best part about
lately.
Independence Day, that speech by Bill Pullman
Yeah.
when he unites everybody on the Morse code and
Yeah.
everything. That's the only thing that should unite us as people. This when we go against
aliens. It should, but like now we have people that like that's one of the difference between then and now is these people are like actually America is fundamentally evil. I remember like that's a whole rabbit hole.
All right, what about Scream?
It started one of my favorite. Oh yeah, great movie.
Greatest movie of all time.
Fargo 2
I
is
love
so
that movie.
Fargo's great.
Fargo is
that cold open. Drew Barrymore. Like, who was expecting that first scene?
Well, she was apparently supposed to be the main girl, but then it was but then she had to drop out for like a scheduling conflict. She could only commit to a smaller role. So
I thought it worked. I thought that first scene that set up the movie. That was amazing.
It was great. That opening sequence is fantastic.
Well, because it subverted everything, right? You know.
Yep.
I was probably like 6 or 7, and it took me weeks of begging my dad to let us rent it from Blockbuster, and then we became obsessed.
Blockbuster.
Every horror movie ever.
I was a perfect age.
My mom took us to the drive-in theater.
Really? Sorry,
I got to see it at the drive-in.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
I've still not been to one. I've always wanted to.
Me neither.
They don't exist anymore.
We got one
in
Minnesota. Come join me in Minnesota.
We got come to Florida.
Go to we'll go to the quality. So Drew, here's what we do: we go to the Quality Leering Center, and then we go to the drive-in theater.
Hey, they got raided by the FBI recently, like yesterday or something.
Through the Quality Leering Center or the movie theater.
But guys, that was promised to them.
They escaped from the Quality Leering Center to the place they'd never expect them to go, the drive-in theater.
Right. Dude, Fargo, everyone thinks Minnesota is Fargo. Fargo is North Dakota. So when I say I'm from Minnesota, when I'm anywhere else, they're like, oh, Fargo, don't you know? I'm like, that's fucking North Dakota. Shut up.
The whole Midwest is like all the same place.
No. Tell
According
that the Prince. Tell that to Prince if you could.
Guys,
I get Fargo's a fantastic movie.
I mean, I'm from Washington, and people think that Oregon and Washington are the same thing, so I get it.
I've never seen Fargo. Should I watch it?
Yeah, you should.
No, Fargo is fucking great, dude. Fargo is like unlike
twisted.
It's unlike most movies. It's a very unique movie because it's like and it's very unconventional in so many ways, and it's one of those things where it's like every character on screen, you're like,
yep, Billy Bob Thornton. He got his that was a big breakthrough.
I heard the TV show is not bad. I haven't seen that.
Is it connected to the movie or like how?
I think so. I don't know. I haven't seen them.
It is, but it's not like directly connected. Oh my God,
Matilda? What about Matilda? We gotta skip that. Matilda is a banger.
Matilda was awesome.
I read the book in school.
Me too.
The remake is fucking garbage.
They remade it?
Yeah. Of course it is.
They remade Matilda?
Twister, you guys, I was once on a date with this dude and we watched Twister. And I don't know if you remember at the very beginning, there's a big fat bitch who's like holding on to the door of the basement and the wind blows her off. And I made some comment about, God, you know, it's a strong storm to pull her fat ass up. And this guy turns to me and he goes, stop. That's no. Okay, I know this ain't going to work out at this very moment. Goodbye. This was lovely.
Done. That was good. Was that Bill Paxton? That was Bill Paxton, right?
Oh, yeah. Bill Paxton was so hot.
Bill Paxton, have you seen? I talked about this, I think, before. There's that one interview with aliens. I think I talked about this on this show. I'm trying to remember where it's like showing all the actors interviewing, and Sigourney Weaver's like, "Yeah, I actually don't like guns. You know, this is a hard movie for me. I actually donate to a lot of anti-gun organizations." Then it cuts to Bill Paxton. He's like, "Yeah, I'm from Texas. I fucking love guns."
So when they could all work on the same movie.
Yeah.
That back. Yeah, exactly. Now we have to segregate, and it's like, oh, you can't work with this person unless you agree with every little thing. But it's not intentional. I mean, I'm sure we'd be like, hey, come on, but they like segregate themselves.
Yep. I've never seen Trainspotting. I don't know.
I haven't either.
I've seen Trainspotting. It's a rough watch.
Yeah.
I've heard it's a cult classic.
It's a cult classic, but it's a. You feel like you need to take a shower after.
Was the sequel?
This is a really good movie.
Yeah, I love Time to
Kill. Time to Kill.
Oh, I love that movie.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta watch that one.
Matthew, what's his name?
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
McConaughey, big breakthrough.
Oh yeah, and
Samuel Jackson, Sandra Bullock. Yeah.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Dude, this is Joel Schumacher. So he went from that to Batman and Robin.
He was a very hit or miss director.
Yeah.
I need to see. You know what's funny? My intro on Rogues Gallery is Lost Boys, and I'm like my face over him. I still haven't seen that movie.
Well,
Lost Boys. You haven't seen the Lost Boys?
Yeah, Lost Boys is all right.
Yeah, you gotta watch that.
All right. What do you mean? All right?
Okay. My only critique on Lost Boys is they play that fucking song way too much.
It's like, dude, it's like with Top Gun.
There's a musical out now on Broadway of the Lost Boys. I want to go see it.
God.
I would check that out.
This is the Tom Cruise year. Look at this. Jerry Maguire and the first Mission Impossible.
Guys, I'm so old. I saw Jerry Maguire in the theater as a kid.
You know,
rated R?
I've never.
Yeah, my parents didn't give a fuck.
Mike, you're doxing yourself.
Shut up! I know.
I've never
like,
seen
I
Jerry
feel like
Maguire
I
all
could
the
lie
way
about my
through.
age better if I didn't love movies so much. Movies.
Yeah, but it's
there's your Birdcage.
The Birdcage.
The Birdcage. Number 12.
It's so good. It's so good. You
It's
have
so
to see
good.
it.
They're not by
Oh
rank.
yeah.
Mission
Okay, I was gonna
Impossible.
say.
Can we play a
'cause-
little bit?
Todd, I'm getting married. It's a girl. I met her at school. It's this wonderful. What are you upset? But let me tell you why. Don't use that tone to me. What tone?
It's so good.
It's so good. It's so good.
I miss Robin Williams so much.
The tone where you
so do
know
I.
everything because you're a man, and I know nothing because I'm a woman.
You're not a woman.
That sarcastic, contemptuous tone that means you know everything because you're a man and I know nothing because I'm a woman.
You're not a woman.
Oh, you bastard.
Are you crazy? You can't get married.
They wouldn't allow that now.
We've been sleeping together for a
Agador,
year.
give me a parent tablet.
God. Has he been tested?
Oh, Kevin. Yes, and so have I. Who's his father? His father is in the arts.
You do an eclectic celebration of the dance. You do fussy, fussy, fussy. You do Martha Graham, Martha Graham, Martha Graham. Madonna, Madonna, Madonna.
Madonna.
Keep it all inside.
What does the...
Dude, I gotta check this out.
Yeah, dude. It's
Oh my
awesome.
god.
That'd be funny.
Oh,
For what Robin
here-
Williams.
oh.
I forgot Gene Hackman was in it.
Yeah,
He
so
passed
Here
guys.
away
goes
last
Miss
year.
Albert going through the freaking market when the
Mother
schnecken
dear.
beckons.
She's a housewife.
Oh, I could play it straight.
You take the knife and you smear.
Schmear.
And
Smear.
smear. That's it. Yeah. Get the pinky down. Right over my boldly and strength.
No, I pierced the toes.
Al, you old so-and-so. How do you feel about that call today? I mean, the Dolphins, 4th and 3 play on their 30-yard line with only 34 seconds to go.
How do you think I feel? Betrayed, bewildered.
Call me.
I never wear shoes. They make me fall down.
Oh, it's so good.
You can remember
Any
everything.
movie that just
Good
makes
job.
me smile as much as this one.
Oh, it's so good.
Won't you come in?
Senator Keeley, Mrs. Keeley, come here and give me a hug.
I've never felt such tension. It's like riding a psychotic horse towards a burning stable. God, it's a nightmare.
Something about
Poor Agador.
Called. I can't put my finger on
It's
it.
nothing.
What do you mean?
It's nothing.
It is
Yes, it's
nothing.
nothing. Something
Oh, it's so good.
very
so good.
strange is going
So
on.
good.
That's awesome.
Can you
I guess that's
imagine if they remade this now, how horrible it would be? You know, it would be
Oh,
like
it
this
would be
awful
awful.
couple and
It
the
would be
evil
awful.
conservative.
All the
That's what-
nuance
yeah.
would be completely stripped away.
Mm-hmm.
They would completely demonize Senator Keeley.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so what
They definitely would
because I haven't
love
seen
to
it.
go
Is
with
the
them.
senator like a bad person in the movie?
No,
or is he-
he's just
He's
no, he's just-
Republican.
right. But in Hollywood terms, that means the Antichrist.
not back then. I
okay.
mean,
I'm wondering.
Yeah, like this because the story was essentially like two families that you wouldn't expect coming together. but
Yeah,
they do
it's-
because the
it's
kids
like
are
a-
getting married.
it's like I guess who's coming to dinner. You know, like
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
gentlemen,
just
I got to
said that.
drop.
Okay.
So
Greggy, we love
seeing
you.
Good seeing
take it
you.
easy, Greg.
Where can people find you, my bestie?
It comes at Mike.
All right, dude. Thanks for hanging out. We love you.
Bye. Have a good night.
Hey, Greg. Take care.
Bye, Drew.
One of
Bye,
my
Sammy. Bye, Vaughn.
Take it
Bye,
easy.
Mike.
Bye,
Courtney.
All right. See you, Mike.
Why did he sound so mad?
I just fucking with you.
He's Greg.
Your boobs are too big.
We got a flex. give us a flex, Greg.
Flex.
Best flex. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
There you go.
Aha.
Look at
Take
that
that,
sexy
Courtney.
bitch.
You need a flex or wiggle. That's the rule here.
But no, one of the things I love so much about this movie is it doesn't show like one is good, one is bad. They're just different.
Yes.
And it shows what they end
Yeah,
up having.
back on that, it used to be like, but we've gotten better. With stories are more nuanced now, even though they're actually not.
They're
No,
not at all.
they're much less nuanced. It was
Right.
like having there be people can't have a movie anymore where there is no bad guy. Like there's no bad guy in this movie.
Well, no,
You
they
know?
can. No, the bad guy just has to be. All right, so it's weird because there is you can have straight up bad guys, but they have to fit a very certain criteria. I feel like.
Well, what's interesting
Either
is
that. I don't know. It's weird. I wouldn't say it's. I think that's an oversimplification of the problem.
I
'Cause you
think
can
that's
have nuanced
true.
villains.
Well, I think that's true, but I think it's also true that we're not allowed to have villains anymore. Like I was going to mention, there's the new Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, that's
The bitch who is literally named the Devil is barely even rude in it. Or you have the new Mean Girls; they're not even mean. Or even you watch Survivor; they say they won't cast villains anymore. So
yeah, that's
it's
what I'm saying. Where like
everything.
I don't know if that's an accurate thing. I feel like if anything, they're trying to like redeem. No one can just be evil. So I feel like it's if anything, unless actually there's a caveat. Unless they're a racist, bigot, white man, then those are the
Which is
only
everyone.
types of evil villains we're
Yeah.
allowed to have. The only
I
types. Everyone else
love
has to be
that
nuanced.
when Disney was going through and trying to like make all their give all the rogues gallery like tragic backstories. There was like they did it for Cruella. I was like, this bitch wants to make a coat out of puppies.
No.
Yeah,
a
there's like
I'm not gonna feel
irredeemable.
bad for her.
Yeah, even if she
No.
had the, it's the same thing. It's like I've talked about.
I
or
hope
I've-
she had a bad childhood.
Yeah, it's like certain. It's like all right, the worst serial killers in the world. You go, yeah, but they had a really bad childhood. All right, look at the bodies and tell me you still feel bad.
Yeah.
For them. Fuck off.
That's a good point. Like The Rock, you don't know who the villain is or
I haven't
the
seen
good
that
the
one.
hero in this. What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a rewatch or
Dude,
that's a watch party.
I
Oh my
own this
gosh, you
movie.
can't tell who is the villain of the story, who's the bad one, because they're all have their
I
moments.
remember wanting to watch this movie when I was a kid, but I never ended
I
up
saw it as a
seeing
kid.
it.
I don't really remember
I
it.
love this movie.
You got to rewatch Jerry Bruckheimer,
That'll-
Michael
Yeah.
Bay.
I'm adding it to
producer.
our list.
Do it. Add it to the list. My bingo's got moved back.
Name's John Mason, a British national incarcerated on Alcatraz in 1962.
May or may not be James Bond.
63. This man has no address.
Yeah, that's a good point. A lot of people think this is the final version of James Bond or Sean Connery's James Bond, because there's just a lot of tie-ins to MI6 and
Yeah.
all these and disappeared and brought him back. So that's a cool fan theory. And you think it's like a serious action.
81 tourists. The Rock has become a tourist attraction.
And then they add in Nicolas Cage, and then you get all this whole like comic relief type stuff.
What kind of fucked up toy is this?
The one you train to defend you becomes your greatest threat.
A battery of VX gas rockets is presently deployed to deliver a highly lethal strike on the population of the San Francisco Bay Area. I will call again at 0000 hours to state my demands.
So
Sounds
many
like a
good
dick.
speeches in here. Great monologues. Like Ed Harris at his
Yeah, Ed Harris is
prime.
fucking awesome.
Like he owns it. He's supposed to be the bad guy, but he's
Uh-huh.
doing it for genuine reason. And yeah, even this trailer doesn't do it justice. So
You know what he was
I don't-
amazing in? I just rewatched The Truman Show. God, that's a great
Oh,
movie.
he was great.
Yep.
I liked him. Not in the new one, but like in The Stand as well. He's got a very minor part in that, and he just kicks ass.
and then you got the nerd, FBI nerd, Nick.
An ecological disaster, sir.
Plus, the devices themselves are complicated. That's why you're coming with us.
Michael Bay, the director of Bad Boys.
I don't want the music to get you.
Thanks, dude.
But yeah, such a good movie. I highly suggest it.
Yeah,
like, if you're looking for of all the action movies lately are ridiculous. Yeah, this is a good one back then.
By the way, if you go up a little bit, Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet was great.
Yeah, I remember
was
that
on TV as a kid.
It's an interesting watch.
It was just super creative. They don't like no movies
exactly
like that anymore.
Yeah, exactly. They don't take chances with stuff like that anymore. I remember they did like a modern adaptation of Titus Andronicus with Anthony Hopkins, and like they did kind of a similar thing. And like I was like, oh well, you know what? Is it the coolest thing? Is it the best movie I've ever seen? No, but like at least they tried something new.
Let's just
it's amazing how.
What do you think, Mikey? Dusk Till Dawn?
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
10 out of 10. Top 10? Top 10 movies?
I don't know about top 10 of forever because there's so many movies I love, but it's iconic. Like, also, there has never been anyone hotter in a movie than Salma Hayek in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah,
He's
100%.
up there, but what about Alice Eve?
I posted that one time, and I think that was like my highest
one night.
This is my kind of place.
Oh, it's so good. I'd add lists of movies too. We got to do a watch party of this.
Dude, Harvey Keitel is so fucking.
From dusk till.
He actually George Clooney has one of my favorite lines in any movie ever, and he's talking to Harvey Keitel, and he goes, "You can live forever, or you could die tomorrow."
Did you guys ever watch the TV show? I haven't.
No, I never got around to it.
No.
You know what's
no? This was a good year. This was a very good year. This will take it.
You know that
I
iconic
loved Mars
scene.
Attack.
Me too.
The
What's that
iconic scene with Quentin Tarantino sucking on Salma Hayek's toes. And because he has a foot fetish. Do you know why men get foot fetishes?
Why? I don't.
Their brains glitch out and they think that we're walking on little tiny vaginas.
What?
What?
The fuck?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Wait, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
Dudes with foot fetishes, like they think that they're like the toes are like little vaginas, like little slits.
Well, we're gonna have to ask Kato about that.
All right. I'll ask him. I'm in Blackstreet tomorrow. I'll have to.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. I'll do like.
Mikey, what about The Craft?
Oh,
Let's
that
do
was one of the first couple horror movies I ever was really into as a kid. I used to have it on VHS. I used to always watch it with my cousins.
My
I
sister
was the perfect
loved this
age
movie.
for this year.
I know what you did
this
last
year in
summer.
films.
Yeah.
I was like
Sammy.
12.
Yeah.
That's like our bonding
Hang on,
movie.
we talk about that. I think Jennifer Love Hewitt is hotter than in her prime than Salma Hayek.
Michael, that movie, Michael. I went to the premiere of it when I was a little kid because
I took my mom to go see this.
I was at the premiere and because
Parents
they were making
loved
a
it
movie
during
about
this
my
time.
grandfather, and John Travolta really wanted to play my grandfather in the movie, so that he invited us to the premiere of that.
Wow.
What was
I got to
that other movie?
This is a
Lauren
twisted
Bacall.
movie.
Yeah.
Here with Mark Wahlberg. This is a breakout for Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, that was a
and
good
Reese
estimate. I
Witherspoon.
love this whole genre of crazy bitches.
Me too.
He's the crazy bitch in it.
Yeah, he was. That was twisted. I like psychological thrillers.
Same.
Where it's kind of like action or like drama, it's kind of like horror.
Wow, Bottle Rocket too. And
I've never seen Sling Blade.
Fargo and Sling Blade came out in the same year. Wow.
You're right. Yeah, that was a Billy Bob Thornton breakout.
Wow.
Guys, I know
Who's gonna scroll?
nobody will agree with me. The First Wives Club, 10 out of 10 movie.
Oh my God, that thing you
Never
do.
seen it.
That thing you do. Oh, that's a good one.
That is the most.
Oh, there's your
nostalgic
Dalmatian.
movie. That's another
There's
one I
your-
saw with my dad. That Thing You Do, and like my dad was in the music business and was very big in that era that was the movie was about. So
Yeah,
Look
we
at
watched
this,
we
striptease.
watched that in
All right.
I had a songwriting recording class, and we watched That Thing You Do.
oh, it's so good.
It is
What a good year. Man, you
Don't
tried
be
to
a
compare it to
menace.
last year.
Yes. I've never seen that movie, but I remember I was always such a big fan of the Wayans
Kingpin,
brothers when I was a
too.
kid.
Wow.
So good. What a
Also,
year.
we passed over Happy Gilmore.
I know. We could spend hours. But yeah, I like just talking about back then.
Phenomenon.
Michael, or
John Travolta.
John Travolta had.
Dude,
think of Michael.
I
Michael
remember
and
my
Phenomenon.
mom fucking sobbing to that movie in theaters.
And Broken Arrow. And look at it. That was a year of John Travolta.
You know what's funny, by the way? When we
John
went to that
Travolta.
John Travolta premiere. Guess who I sat next to as a kid? Rosie
Who?
O'Donnell.
Wow.
Oh, no. That explains
Did she
everything.
call you a
Mickey.
cutie patootie?
She did. She was cool back then.
That's so cute.
Yeah,
By
she
the way,
was
oh
cool
my
back
god,
then.
oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wait, scroll up a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. One Fine Day has to be like one of the most underrated rom-coms ever. It's fucking hilarious. Also, the one under it, Waiting for Guffman, one of the greatest movies ever made.
I didn't
Oh
even
my
know that
God.
was a movie. It's a thing. Waiting for Guffman. I never heard
Oh,
of that.
have you guys ever seen Best in Show? It's the same.
My mom raves about it, but I haven't seen it. It's like
Best
about the
in Show
dogs,
is awesome.
right?
Sammy, you haven't seen Waiting for Guffman?
I have not seen Waiting for
Oh,
Guffman.
we gotta watch
Sammy,
it.
see, Sammy, we were talking about this with Iron. Sammy knows music. Sammy knows fucking every topic: comics, music, movies, you name it.
Escape from L.A.
Dude,
Oh, I wanna watch
Dragonheart.
that.
Yeah,
I haven't heard
Dragonheart
of
is
Dragon.
Dragonheart is basically Sean Connery plays a dragon.
Wait, was the right?
That sounds awesome.
That does sound great.
Oh my god.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, he's like, I will give you my heart.
Dennis Quaid, Sean Connery.
Yeah.
This sounds
Sean
awesome.
He
Connery.
plays a dragon. Is
Yeah,
the thing.
she's like, I am a fucking dragon.
Where'd it go?
Did we miss the Frighteners?
No, that came
might
out
have
in
been a different
96
year.
as well.
No, I think it was on there, right? No.
Ransom.
What did we do
I
last
remember watching that.
Ransom was
King-
good
King-
too.
Oh, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Ransom
Give
is
me
like
back my
one of the
son.
best turnarounds in films where it's like, oh, you kidnapped my son. It was, you know what? Fuck it. I'm putting a ransom on you.
Hell yeah. Oh, that was so good.
Oh, Jack.
Good
Holy
night.
shit. Jack.
Yeah.
Wow,
Nerd.
what a bummer.
Robin Williams.
That's
My mom
Right.
used to love Big Night.
Nutty Professor. This
Ooh.
this is an insane year for movies.
I know. We
it's
say
like
this
the
every
most-
week.
It's
The
the most
substitute.
depressing thing looking through this whenever we do, because it's like every movie combined that comes out nowadays does not compare to one of these
Okay,
movies.
I do own the Island of Dr. Moreau on DVD, but that's
I'm
because it's so bad
obsessed
it's
with the
good.
making of it. By the way,
Yes!
The Mirror Has Two Faces is so horribly bad. I love
Yes.
it.
Well, because
The
I
making of-
wasn't
the
that.
The making of the
Yeah.
film is better than the film.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen this one. I know that the book is iconic. It's like what you have. One of
Yeah,
those-
Marlon Brando. I guess he was
Yeah.
a mess, right?
Yeah, I know
Oh,
he
yeah,
was a
this
mess,
is-
and Val Kilmer lost his fucking mind, and him and Marlon Brando
walked up.
fighting
This
the
is
whole
known
time.
for being one of the worst movies ever made and one of the most troubled productions of
Yes.
all time. There's a
But
documentary
the book
on it.
is considered like one of the greatest.
What is it called?
movies of-
6 Days
of
in Hell,
books ever
or
made,
Yeah, something
written,
like
right?
that.
Yeah. Well, isn't H.G. Wells? Is that who it is?
yeah,
Yeah, it's like considered one of the most important, like, or one of the. It's one I want to pull from because it deals with genetic experimentation.
Well, no, it deals with vivisection, which is earlier than genetic experiments. That's where you would just like sew animal parts onto other animals.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
The Mirror Has Two Faces is fucking hilarious. Barbara Streisand wrote it, directed it, stars in it, and there's a part in it where she's like, "Oh, the woman is a makeover and is the most beautiful woman in the world, me." And then it's fucking Barbara Streisand. Courtney Love, by the way, was amazing in The People versus Larry Flint. She deserved it.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I
She
love
was
Courtney
good in
Love.
Sid and Nancy too.
That wasn't her.
What?
It might as well be her.
Wait, who was it?
Oh, The Crucible. Speaking of Winona Ryder.
Oh, that was good.
Oh yeah. That one
Even though
actually wasn't a terrible adaptation
No,
of
it's a
that
good.
book.
It's a good. I mean, if you just ignore the fact that the book is commie propaganda, and isn't it weird that I learned about it? Now, again, I like the teachers, but twice in school they made sure to make sure that we watched The Crucible.
We had a
and then we read it twice.
Oh my god, the Phantom.
The Phantom. All
Billy
I remember
Zane.
from that, it
Yeah.
traumatized me as a kid when he looks into the microscope and turns it, and there are blades.
Yes.
That
I think about that all the time.
traumatized me.
But we had this awesome literature teacher in high school, and when we were reading The Crucible, the first thing, like, he had you read a couple chapters, and then he would like rehash it with us the next day, and he talked weird. He goes, "Now what do we know about Abigail?" And we'd all look. He goes, "She's a whore."
That's awesome.
Wait, hold on, Mike. I have a correction for you. Courtney Love was in Sid and Nancy. She wasn't Nancy though.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just knew she wasn't Nancy. Oh, she was?
She was. She played Gretchen. I didn't watch the movie. I don't know anything about this.
Oh my God, Muppet Treasure Island.
Oh my God.
About cats and dogs. Oh my God.
Such a good year. Anyways,
holy shit.
That was 1996.
This is one of the best years. Go to
that was your way back. That was your time machine, chat.
God, it's
that's when movies are good.
When you look
you
at
guys, I just have to say, I'm a little disappointed because we don't have any super chats yet. And I just want to remind you guys, Mike is accepting money.
Yeah, what
he is. That's not the way you're at.
Yeah, any one of those films would have been like top 10 films of the year this year. Like, you know,
it would be number one it would be number one of the decade. Yes, there were no bad movies.
We didn't know how good we had it. We did not know.
Man,
now it's all AI portions of movies and writing and sequels, prequels.
It was 30 years ago.
We're old. We got old.
It was. But I mean, even the people that are younger than 30, you know, that were like 10 in 96, you could still appreciate those movies.
I was 9.
Yeah. I was 11.
I was about 11. I was like
-3.
No.
Yeah, I wasn't born. Shut up! Why are you laughing? Don't laugh.
I love the hair flip with that. I wasn't born.
Seriously,
I'm an old bat. Okay, I'm gonna be 41 this year. So
holy shit!
I'm already there. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm a little bit ahead of you, Courtney.
God, I always forget how old you are, Drew. You don't fucking look it either.
Thanks? Question mark?
There we go. Guy White. We love Guy White.
Ah, Guy White.
Thank you so much, dude.
Guy White.
White men represent, ladies and gentlemen.
Courtney, give a little shimmy for him.
Yay! Look, I have a shake weight. Should we
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Please.
We could do a super chat goal.
Dude,
What should it be
Let's have a goal.
for shake weight?
Wait, hold on. Let me full screen.
Yeah. Wait.
Continue.
Yeah. So
oh, doggy. Hi, doggy.
Oh, hi, doggy.
This is Chungus.
Oh, that's a great Chungus.
Yeah, she has a sister that looks like her, but just is skinnier and smaller. So for some reason, she just got the name Chungus. Her real name is Josie, but I call her Chungus. But yeah, so you guys, if you want to pay money to us, I can give you a little shake weight moment. But that's all you get for now. That's a small demonstration. But if we can get to $100, you can get more shake weightage.
Guy White, we could talk movies too.
I love this show so much.
There we go. A little mix of lots of things.
Thanks so much, Guy. Oh my God, BS Warren, thanks so much. Can you give the shake weight to Sammy?
Yay!
Sammy, give us a shimmy.
There we go.
Oh, do you have a Cleve shirt, Sammy, that you can put on for us?
Not at the moment.
Oh,
I stream from my basement.
If we get like another super chat, I'll give like a at Mike Harlow's abs a stomach shimmy.
Nice.
Which nobody else wants to see.
I ain't offering shit. You bitches get starved.
Just give.
He's like, I'm a successful author. I don't need to whore myself out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you give me the right price. You fund my fucking books. We're in a different, Oh, and I'm already funded. I don't have to whore myself out.
You know what I was gonna say though? That's amazing. Is like, so we were talking about A Time to Kill or The Birdcage. Is like what are considered modern issues were talked about all the time back then. A Time to Kill was about like racist trial and stuff like that, or The Birdcage was a gay couple, and it was completely different because it was a story first, it was characters first, it wasn't just shoving an agenda down your throat.
Oh, I was just rewatching. I was just rewatching ER, because I really like that show, The Pit, and then that main guy who's
Noah Wiley.
Noah Wiley, and I was like, oh man, I really liked ER when I was a kid. And it starts out in like 92, 93. I think it goes to like 2004. And you see the writing hit like this drop off point after like 2003. Like you really like we're starting to get away from, because like they had so many intense issues. Like there was this one episode I remember about like a trans kid, and like you really feel bad for them. So like you find out that the girl's actually a boy and the parents are divorced, and they're going like the dad ends up like dying in a crash, and the kid gets the
well, that's the thing. There used to be real issues. People act like we just got diversity.
At the end, they just show the mother just cutting this kid's hair, and he's staring at the doctors like shaking his head, and you're going like, oh, that's like crushing. And it was like you understood it from both sides, and you're going,
well, that's the thing. It used to be quality writing that would show you two different sides, and it'd be one-off stuff. Not
when
like
you
said,
fire everybody who could possibly disagree with you.
Yep.
What a surprise!
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the other things too. Like I have my leanings. I want people who disagree with me to read my stuff and feel the way they. I'll give you. So one time I remember writing this story, and at the time it annoyed me because I wrote this character, and they go, "This character embodies toxic masculinity," as if they were projecting their own beliefs onto my thing. Here's the thing: I was annoyed with that, but then I started thinking, I'm like, what's the most important thing? He liked the story. His takeaway was fucking the complete opposite of the point. Like the most noble character, he was like toxic, but I was like, but he liked the story.
Well, it's the concept of death of the artist, right? Like, you put it out there. Now it's up for everyone else to interpret it however they like.
There was a very pro 2A thing, and there was a character that I disagreed with, but I wrote, I guess, nuanced enough because I listened to the way people talk to differently. There were two characters that had a debate, and he was like, "This character is 100% right," and I'm like, you can. I guess I wrote the character in a way where you can, and this is one of the problems I have too. And like you're agreeing with the villain. It's like, well, maybe if they're writing them in a nuanced way, you can agree. There are sometimes, rarely, you could go, I see where Magneto's coming from. I don't agree with him, but good writing can make you think.
Good writing.
There are stories like, what's a great example? Sorry, let me nerd out for a second. There was, Sammy, have you ever read? There was like the second, I think, fight between Punisher and Daredevil, where they had Ann Nesenti, who was a liberal writing Daredevil, and you had Mike Baron, who's a conservative writing Punisher. And it was the same story, but it was one issue was from Daredevil's perspective written by a liberal. One was from Mike Baron's perspective written by a conservative. And it's really cool because Daredevil's like, oh, we can reform the drug addict, and Punisher's like, kill them all. And it's like, that was even the editors talked about how
even with like X-Men movie, the first movie, whatever it was in 1999, you're on the side of the X-Men and it's against the Brotherhood and stuff like Magneto, but like Magneto and Mystique both had some awesome writing in certain moments. Mystique goes, or was it Nightcrawler was like, you can look like anybody. Why don't you just look like a normal person? And then she only has a few lines. She's like, I shouldn't have to, so she chooses to be like that blue all the time. And it's Rebecca Rain Stamos. So like, how can Stamos at the time, but it's like, she can't look bad even in blue dots.
No.
And then Magneto was like, Pyro was like, well, I can only manipulate the fire. I can't start it. And Magneto was like, you're a god amongst insects. Like, it was just such cool.
I thought, I know. Yeah. I thought he said you're a giant amongst ants, but I think you're right.
Something like,
dude, Ian McKellen is just fucking awesome in the just that one, you Homo sapiens and your guns.
Well, that's the thing, you could see it from all angles, and I think that's like around that time. Somebody was talking like 2008 time where just like the writing just died, and it probably shifted from ER, but then they probably went to like HBO with Sopranos and
I'll tell you what I think part of it was, because some people will go, oh, it was always like, look, artsy types tend to be more liberal, which there's nothing wrong with that, because even then what defines as liberal is different now. Like I would still say in a lot of ways I am in a lot of ways, depends on how you define it. But it wasn't even just that. It was that they basically started catering to the most screechy whatever. And what happened was, okay, once everyone is like, every little thing that opposes you is not allowed, Now you're just selling to an echo chamber and you're wondering why your sales are dropping off. Well, 50% of the audience inherently is going to disagree with you no matter where you're leaning.
Yeah.
Okay. You read my comics, they're not very political at all. They're not.
Same with what I write. That's something that's been in my mind a lot with the film that I'm working on. Like, I know so many big burly straight dudes who the Birdcage is their favorite fucking movie because it's complex and it's a good story and it's not shoving a message down your throat. So with mine, even though it's a love story with two guys and a lot of chainsaws and a lot of blood, I really want to make sure that it appeals just as much to somebody like.
Well, isn't
Greg
that
or
good
Adam
where you can
as it
see
would.
it? You can see a movie from a different perspective. And it's not,
that's
like you said,
that's
preachy
usually what the
or-
medium was supposed to be for, you know?
I could watch the Birdcage and I'm like, okay, this is awesome, entertaining, and something I wouldn't even think about. But
Yeah.
it's respectful, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and that's so like what is it's like that meme. It was like I'm not a conservative. I'm just a regular guy from 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Let me.
All right, Mikey, should we play some games?
1 sec. Let me hit
Game
up our
time.
super chats first.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much, my love. Everybody shimmy.
Meg, what do you want? Some flexing or shaking?
Oh yeah.
or-
Wait. True.
I'll do a hair flip. Just to do.
Woo!
Yeah.
Sexy.
Building it up.
Bonnie,
Building
did you
it
say
up.
you'll do a hair flip?
There we go.
There you go. Ah,
Wow.
you would do something.
How's that? I did something.
Like Bo
Did
Derek.
something.
I have to
Dude,
take that. I gotta
thank you
get
so much,
new
dude.
headphones that don't cover my fucking.
I know. I had to ditch the headphones. My hair was getting like this. I was like nope.
Yeah, I'm about there.
Oh my god, there's sound effects, and I never realized it. We'll super chat now, but what I want is a shimmy from Adam and Greg. I will tell them here. I'll just for Mike Harlow's abs.
Yay!
All none of them.
I know that feeling.
But yeah, should we do the game, Drew? Or I also have popped the balloon if we want to see those crazy bitches.
Well, I sent you a couple of things in that group chat too, Mike. If you want to talk about any of them, if they're of interest to you, they are there.
I do want to let you guys know I have to. I don't know
game.
how long you guys are going because I'm not sure how long the show I'm going to be on is going to go, but I do have to head out in about 10 minutes.
Should we
Can we stay for 20 minutes?
Boo!
I want to come back. I want to be here. Listen the whole time. Well, actually, I could see if if I could be a little late.
Be like, hey, this is your show, kid.
Yeah.
I mean, we will probably be here.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay.
Attaboy.
Mikey, let's
be here for like a
do the
while.
game with our guests. So,
Well, are you going to be here for like another? Because it seems like we've got good. Like, are you guys going to be back going for like at least another hour or so? Or
I don't know. We'll see.
And probably.
All
I
right.
feel like
How
there's
long
so
we been
much
going?
to
Yeah,
discuss.
there's so much. All right.
We've
I'll be
done
right
3
back.
hours.
I gotta take this
I need
jacket
some
off.
food at one point, but
You do.
anyway,
I don't want to. I don't want to. But I have business from.
Yeah,
all right, Courtney and Sammy. This game is called 5-second rule. So you have 5
Oh.
seconds to answer my short question.
All right, let's go.
So-
Okay.
5-second rule. I'm like, shit, I think I dated
This
him.
is like not for me. Okay.
Mikey, will you count down 5 seconds?
Oh yeah.
All right. And it's like name 3 things.
Does he count out before or after?
After
I
the
read it.
I'll give a generous 5 seconds though.
Courtney, name 3 things you don't want your boss to tell you.
His dick size, what his sex was like last night, what his fart smell like.
Woo!
That's good. And Sammy's getting naked on his way. So
Ooh,
there you
It
go.
was a little toasty.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
by
getting
the way,
cold.
what is Courtney do your mic voice?
Well, it's not. I don't have a special mic voice, really. As I don't do it. It's not like a talent of mine. I just have this special
Voice changer here, and everyone tells me that it sounds like Mike Harlow.
You sound trans.
Yeah, the first time I discovered this, I didn't know how to use the voice changer, so I kept asking. I was like, I think I've turned it off. And then they're like, yeah, you turned it off, but I didn't. And so like I got tricked into keeping this on for like 10 minutes.
Please don't. Please don't.
But everyone said that it sounded like you.
I don't hear it.
All right, Sammy. Name 3 places you shouldn't get a tattoo.
Wait, like location or on your body?
Yeah.
Like don't get a tattoo in Tijuana or like don't get a tattoo on your dick?
Just go, Sammy. 5 seconds.
Okay.
The back of your balls, Somalia, and your forehead.
The back of your balls, Somalia, and your forehead. That's fucking great.
That's a good combo.
We
How about all 3?
What's going on?
Yeah, there you go.
Bonnie.
Yes.
Covered all my bases.
Should we do it for Vaughn?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
All right. Some are lamer than others. I'm gonna kind of.
Wow, why are you prepping me for the lame one, dude? You're like, oh,
No,
Vaughn
not
answers it
to.
probably sucks.
What is your favorite type of grain?
Name 3 gross people.
Gross people?
Gross people.
All right, I can name them right away.
Yes, right now. 5,
You go
4.
first.
Jeffrey Epstein. Let's see. Ted Bundy and fuck. What the fuck is the other guy's name?
Harvey.
Hold on. No, fuck.
Ron
Why did I
Coleman.
blank
Harvey
out? I
Weinstein.
blanked out.
I
No,
could
I was
name
gonna come
so
with another
many.
serial killer. I was gonna come with.
Oh,
another
Jeffrey
serial-
Dahmer?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Fuck. Or Ed Gein. I'll say Ed
Went to
Gein. That's better.
Eric Swalwell.
Oh,
Fuck.
Yeah,
I was
there you
thinking
go.
serial
Gacy
killers.
is probably
I blanked.
grosser.
No, Ed Gein is really bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, he did have
There's
a
3.
belt made out of nipples.
They made 3 of the most famous movie killers are after Ed Gein. 3 of them, at least.
Yeah. All right,
American
Drew,
Horror
you-
Story.
I
did
cannot
some-
believe I blanked. That was such an
You
easy
see American
one,
Horror
and I
Story
just blanked.
season when they did
Oh
like
no,
all
the
the
monster season. It was so I couldn't get past the first episode. It was just so nasty.
Dude,
I don't
American
even
Horror
know what
Story
you're
is so
doing.
hit or miss
Gross.
with me, depending on the fucking season.
Yeah, but once you start it, I have to finish a season.
I agree.
Yeah.
Bad because it does change throughout the season. Like it can start off bad and get good, you know. Or,
That's
Duke
true.
has the right answer. Candace Owens, Barack Obama, Kathleen Kennedy.
yeah, that's a good answer for like today.
That's
Yeah.
Like for current day. 3 gross.
I know my
All right,
first
Drew,
thought was
hold it up. We'll ask you
AOC.
one.
Okay. Well,
I
no,
hate
I already got one for you.
Like
Mikey, 3 celebrities that shouldn't reproduce.
Amy Schumer, Rosie O'Donnell, Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah,
You're good at this game.
unfortunately, 2 of those 3 did reproduce.
Who?
They adopted. I
Amy
thought.
Schumer and Rosie O'Donnell. They both
Amy
have kids.
Schumer. I think Rosie O'Donnell adopted with like
Yeah.
lesbian turkey basters.
Oh, well, okay. Well, so I guess technically she didn't reproduce. Like, was her
And her kids
girlfriend?
are all
Someone
meth
got
heads.
Amy Schumer pregnant. That is unforgivable.
I guess she went
And
on
then
Ozempic,
she-
but
divorced him after
Oh,
she got
dude.
skinny.
Dude, so she got skinny and she still has like a really pudgy head, which is really
Yeah.
weird for Roseanne. But the one thing, the critique I've always had about Amy Schumer is she looks like a giant child, like with her
Mhm.
face. So now she just looks like a South Park character where she's got like this tiny, like junky looking little body and like this big fat like baby face. And you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, you're just hideous.
She didn't lose
And
weight
your
the right
uncle's an
way.
asshole.
You can
No.
tell that she's like going crazy with semaglutide, but she's not exercising or eating right at all.
have you guys
You
watched
can just-
American
you can
Horror
see it.
Story?
No.
I haven't.
The
Never
first
have.
I
four
watched,
seasons with Jessica
one-
Lange are immaculate. They are so good, and then it just falls off a cliff. And now the modern ones are just like unwatchable.
Yeah, they're rough. They had an alien one that was pretty good with Neil
Yeah.
McDonough and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
that
I
was
didn't
kind of
know.
cool with like history. It was like Roswell time and presidents
Dude,
and
Roswell's that shit's so interesting.
I only like the Jessica Lange ones. All right, Drew. Yeah, see one.
yeah.
Hold it up. Name 3.
Reasons to pull your pants down.
At a strip club, your birthday, and your wedding.
It's my birthday. Time to whip my
I can-
dick out.
Yeah,
I can imagine the priest going, "No, I said kiss the bride."
What if they're all on the same day? What if you have your birthday on your wedding at a strip club.
Well, then
Yes.
you got if you get married at the strip club and all the family members agree to go to the strip club, I don't know about that, dog.
Your marriage might be doomed. Doctor,
No.
bathroom, sausage.
No,
break.
that's
what I was thinking. I'm like, okay,
That's some
like
pimp
going
shit.
pee, having sex, going to the doctor. Yeah.
And Cinnamon was just in the
But-
front row crying.
It's always weird with the doctors. Like, this is your job. This is your job for me to take off my pants and doctors to
Yeah,
do their
dude,
thing?
cough.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate that shit.
Oh yeah, by the way, I never watched it.
Have you
But there
seen
was
that?
there
Oh,
was an
sorry,
8th
sorry.
season of American Horror Story.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
my
what?
I did
God.
not watch that one.
I
I watched
didn't
the first episode and I'm like, nope,
Yeah.
I'm good. I think I'm good.
I think there was a map when they used to allow like custom maps in Super Smash Brothers online. There was one, it was a Dr. Mario map, and it's just him holding someone's balls and saying cough.
That's amazing.
God, I missed
no.
old
Okay,
video
I got
games.
one for the chat. So I wonder if we can get some super chats from this one.
Yeah. Dude.
So
Yes.
3 activities that make you hungry. 3 activities that make you hungry. Come on, chat. What do you got?
Give us some good ones.
I know what mine would be.
Yeah.
Streaming makes me hungry. After this, I'm gonna eat like a whole pizza.
Yeah, streaming.
Boning.
Yep, moaning for sure.
Boning.
What are you
Exercise,
hungry
but,
for?
I mean,
Courtney, what are you hungry for after?
Being bored, honestly. Being on the road, I feel like when I'm like, I just want an excuse to pull over.
Yeah,
for 2
because you see
seconds.
so
If
many
you're on a
fucking
long-
billboards.
Well, if
Swimming,
you're on the road for a
exercise, yard
long
work.
drive, I'll be like, I'm hungry, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I just want to get out of my car.
Me too.
Dude, there is nothing better than post-coital leftovers. I don't care.
Seriously.
yeah.
Duke, thank you so much.
Depression.
There you go,
yay!
Duke Marine.
Depression.
Friend of the channel.
I'm depressed. I need
Yeah,
a
depression. Make
Big
you,
Mac.
I just remembered I have snacks.
Yeah, dude.
what kind of
Depression
food,
makes you like stupid eat. You're like, I'm gonna have cake. for
depression
ice
makes
cream.
you like, yeah, depression makes you DoorDash like retarded foods that you would never even think about going. Like I'll willingly during a depression bout, I will like fucking DoorDash McDonald's like no other.
No, dude. I
$6.
after my grandma died, like I was like in my house and I was just like drinking all day, and I like I just had like someone just DoorDash me like all like my favorite like childhood
Aw.
candies.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
so nice.
I
that'd
was
be
just
nice.
like,
That's sweet.
I don't want to DoorDash for myself unless I'm on travel. Like if I'm traveling and I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere, like right to the hotel room. No, don't drop it off at the fucking front desk.
Yep.
You are coming all the way up to my room and dropping off like $50 worth of some local pizza place or Chinese food or
Yeah.
something.
This is a good answer, Sea Striker. Seeing good looking food on TV.
Like what?
Dude, no, seriously. That's like
The
one of the
Hannibal
worst things.
TV
Like start
show.
getting like food ads or whatever. I'm like, I see so much food
Not
everywhere. I need
people.
to eat.
Wait,
When
time
I-
out. I gotta
My-
share
my
this.
house
I
right
gotta
now
share
is like
this.
Tortilla
But,
chips.
when I go to my mother-in-law's, she has the Food Channel playing all the fucking
Oh, the disrespect.
and it's just like you leave there and I'll be like, I'm so hungry. She'd be like, we just had dinner. I'd be like, I know.
Someone just tweeted this
Yeah.
and
Dude.
replies.
Who tweeted that? Real?
Fucking
What's up with that hand?
fucking hobo. It's AI, dude. It's fucking
Oh,
hobo.
yeah.
No, you were posed like that.
No, I was. This
That
is
was
my
your
profile
16th
picture.
birthday.
He literally just fucking added. He just the
Yeah,
Pimpcast
that
somehow
pics from
said
Vegas.
Pimpcast is back.
love that.
Dude, I revisited
that-
this spot. in
That is your
Vegas.
wedding day at a strip club on your birthday.
Yeah.
That's me. The fucking leather
Dude.
pants, dude.
Dude, you look like Dolo White.
I love how the
Oh,
fucking
wow.
they had to smooth out my face. They were like, let's make it more pretty. Let's make it
It's got the
more.
beauty filter on it.
Oh,
This
Really,
is
dude.
starting to give
Pretty.
like Brendan Urie in the early Panic at the Disco days vibe.
Oh, I love it.
When was that? Was that?
Before you were born, asshole.
Okay, I didn't know. I
Yeah,
was
well, yeah, we're
asking.
talking like 2005, 2006 ish.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
alive. I just, I
You
was
were
like
just
in
kindergarten.
kindergarten.
He was on
Yeah.
breast milk. He was
Dude, I don't give a shit what anyone says. Pretty Odd is a fantastic album.
It is.
Oh my God, I love everything Panic at the Disco has done.
Hey, Meg,
God.
thank you so much.
Yay!
My love.
Meg.
Stress, drinking, just love food to make Frank happy. Aw. Is Frank the mister?
What
Frank,
does Frank
no,
eat?
Frank is also in the chat. Frank likes to eat ass, I think.
Hey, well, what do you guys like to make food that you don't like, but other people like that you would make for them?
I like everything. I'll eat anything that's not nailed down.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
By the way, can I just say, Publix is the greatest place on earth. Oh my God, Publix is the best food ever. I waited online for a pub sub for like a half hour yesterday. Worth it.
Look what Frank said in the chat.
Frank, what's Frank talking about?
He
Frank,
just
what do you
goes,
like to
"Whoa,
eat?
what the fuck?"
I gotta.
What does
He
Meg
said it.
make for Frank?
Because I have a clip in my intro that says, like, just because you turned a year older doesn't mean you just get your ass eaten. And he was like, "Oh, my birthday's coming up. I'm going to try this out." And I was like, "Oh, you're going to try and get your ass eaten?" He's like, "I'm more of the eater than the eaten, but I'll try anything."
See,
So
those
I
are
just
like
thought-
boyfriend only activities for me. Like, there better be a ring on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Well, I don't think I'll ever eat ass ever, but like,
Yeah, I'm not
but
into
still, if we're doing special favors, like there better be a ring on my finger.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Real quick, I gotta head out for a bit. Hopefully it's quick and I'll be back. But I just want to say that it's been fun. I do real quick. It's probably gonna be the last PIMPCAST while it's still live. You guys have less than a week to check out my book on Kickstarter. I just put the link in the private chat if you guys want to share it out. Let's see if we can hit 10K before the end of the week. Thank you guys so much. I'll be out. I'll probably be back in
the description.
Yeah, it should be the one in the description. So
very cool. Do the stuff. This guy is the best. His
Thank
links
you.
are below. Contribute to his Kickstarter. Support real, true, independent artists. He's
Thank you.
amazing. We
I'll
love
be
you,
back.
Bonnie.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll be back hopefully if you're still going. Peace out, guys, and have a great rest of your night. And keep
Sounds
being
good.
talking about degenerate, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Mikey, how about one round of that red flag, green flag game?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Or
Let me find. Do another of yours first while I find questions.
Oh, okay. We'll do another round. I put them back in here, so they might be repeats. All right.
Yeah, I just like put all mine together, so they're.
I know I shouldn't do that. I should
files.
switch them over. Courtney, name 3 body parts with hair. 3 body parts with hair. 5,
Butthole, armpit, pussy.
Woo!
Well, I'll be.
There we go. What's up with people that don't have eyebrows? There's some people that don't have that appear on screen that they don't have eyebrows. What's the deal with that?
I don't know.
Who doesn't have eyebrows?
They probably have blonde hair and then they don't do their makeup.
Maybe. Jeremy
Is
from Geeks
my guess.
Gamers is
I
accused
have
of
white
not having
eyebrows. I have to fill them in.
Yeah, mine are kind of light. I need,
All right, do we have another question? Do you guys want to play Bandle while we wait?
What's that?
I call it the autistic music game. It's basically like it'll play like different layers of instruments in a song, and you have to guess what the song is. And it has caused.
As long as all those songs are before 2008, I think I'd be fine.
This game has caused more problems in my chat than Monopoly has with many families.
I'm a Monopoly shark.
Me too. We got to play Mikey.
Oh,
dude, good. Nobody ever wants to play it. Like it's.
I love that fucking game.
And they
Everybody's
say, "Oh, it takes too
anti-Monopoly."
long." It only takes too long if you artificially inflate the Monop economy. Right?
It's a normal economy. That's what
Yes.
people normally do with the economy.
Looking for questions.
Yeah, there's reasons we have laws against it. The game should move fast.
I haven't
Sammy,
played Monopoly since the 90s.
name 3. This is a good one for you. Name 3 laws easily broken. 3 laws easily broken. 5.
Oh shit.
4.
Drunk driving,
3.
shoplifting, and I don't know, getting married twice.
Murder.
Murder.
Getting married twice. Well, wait. How do you get married twice? Like you're already married and you get married.
You got
again?
double married.
Who do people often do that?
I don't.
In Utah,
maybe.
You know, you're out traveling, you meet a girl, and then you kind of forget who's at home.
you're like, you know what? I gotta marry this chick too.
You could come home, you kick the door open, and then your wife's just like sitting there cooking. You're like, oh,
Marine say,
you haven't met.
Well, don't murder, don't grape. There you go.
Yeah,
it's good.
Actually, what are noise ordinance?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's such an easy one to break.
Do you remember curfew? I thought curfew was a thing when I was a kid, and now it seems like that's not really a thing.
Yeah, I definitely had. It depends on.
I thought I was going to go to jail if I was out past dark. I thought I was going to go to jail.
Dude, that's a good one. Snuck out of my house one time, and the cops drove us home. I thought my dad was gonna fucking kill me. Like, and it wasn't even because the cops drove me home. It was because like the cops woke him up at like 2:30 in the morning. So like, he thought something was like actually wrong. And he was like, I don't give a fuck if you want to, because I got away, but the fat ass who was sleeping over that night ended up getting caught. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm just gonna sneak back in the house and pretend like I didn't know what happened, but I was like, I can't leave my buddy because like he's sitting in the back.
That was loyalty back in the day. Like when the cops came to a party, like you were either loyal or you weren't to your buddies. Like if you're running and one person couldn't jump the fence, like if you took off without him, it's like that was over for us. Like you got to help your buddy over. You stay with him.
Dude, there was one time someone helped me out so bad. So I was like passed out drunk. And we all looked for places to hide. And I woke up the next day and there's like a bra on my face. And I'm like, get up and like,
good night.
There's like a pile of clothes. And I was like, what the fuck? And then it was like, well, dude, you were like really like sloppy drunk and you tried to hide behind like the exercise bike, but then you passed out. So I just dumped, I just dumped like a hamper of clothes on you, and they walked right past you. And I was like, "Dude, that's brilliant."
Good idea.
Like, yeah,
there's some brilliant things that go down. Some really bad things that go down at teenage parties, but you get creative.
But yeah, I was like, "Yeah, dude, that guy like stood up at my wedding." I was like, "Yeah, dude, you like fucking saved my shit."
My buddy, my college buddy, who had a fake ID, or not a fake ID, but it's somebody else's ID, that would drink from like whatever 8, and he was a smart dude, but from like 18 to 20 before 21, the party got busted by cops, and then he threw the license in the washer and dryer, and then he just kind of stood around and he was just fine, and he just looked like he was sober, and then the cops went right by him because he didn't run and he didn't have anything on him. I'm like, oh, that was smart. Yeah,
nice.
He's acting like he was doing the laundry. He's like, yeah, they're all over there. He's like, they went that way. I'm like, oh, man, how do you do that?
Wow.
Dude, I remember there was one time in high school, so the cops broke up. This kid named Mike, he ran out like barefoot, and we had to take turns because we were all hiding behind like this privacy fence, and we had to take turns like giving this kid like a piggyback so he didn't have to stand in the snow barefoot. And it was like, so we were just passing, it was between like 5 guys, and eventually it started just being like this really intense workout, trying to keep this dude's feet out of the snow, where I think eventually we just made him just lay down on his back and put his feet up. It's like we couldn't carry him anymore.
All right, I got red flag questions.
Awesome.
Let me pull this up. All right. They don't like talking casually about sex. Green flag.
Casual.
Yeah.
They don't like casually talking.
I assume that doesn't mean one-on-one. I assume that means with like people.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I think
it depends. If you're like in a group, it might be weird. But if it's just you two, then it's like, yeah, let's fucking casually talk about this. So, and it breaks the tension.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're like out and like at a social gathering,
Applebee's, If you're out at Applebee's, get your half off apps.
Yeah. When you're drinking a Bahama Mama, and
I think it's basically saying this person is not a whore.
yes,
Yeah, go there. But you should open up when you're with somebody and just have.
I do think that we need like a little bit more details on like what it means for casually talking about sex. Because like even if it's one-on-one, if they're just like, you know, getting too graphic right away or whatever, like that can end up being a red flag. Or if they really want to talk casually about the sex that they've had with other people.
Oh,
like,
I hate
can be a
that's
red
different.
flag.
That's different. Yeah, that's red flag.
But like if they're just willing to like just talk about sex and it is one-on-one, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
So,
No, I've had
I
that
think
happen that I'm on a date with somebody and they start talking about like orgies they've had and shit. I'm like, goodbye. Fuck this. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I even
It's a
like
sliding
there's somebody
scale.
I've been talking to recently and like even just talking about some of my previous dates, I've been like, this is kind of weird. I don't want to talk to you about this because like I like you. I'll talk about this with my
Courtney
girlfriends or
likes
whatever, you know.
someone?
Oh, stop.
I'm so happy.
Anyway. No. Oh, stop.
Is it like are we towards like official territory
No.
or
Oh no.
okay.
No.
She's trying to get
dates
there.
happened yet?
Stop. No.
Okay, we want to talk. We want to talk.
I'm not talking about this on a live stream, that's for sure.
It's okay. It stays in the safe space. It stays between us.
Not on the internet.com.
Yeah, we're amongst friends.
All right, what else? What else you got, Mikey?
They send back food in a restaurant they don't like. I hate that.
okay, yeah, I hate that too. But I mean, it's got its
depends.
limits, right?
No, if you're paying good money for something and it came out wrong, you can't be a dick about it. But no, if I'm paying whatever $50, $100, whatever the price tag is for something, you know.
Yeah, and I've legit been places where they brought you the wrong thing. You know, like
that's different.
Yeah,
If
but
they-
you got to
if
do it in
they-
a
if it's
respectful kind of
wrong-
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I will tip because they made it right, you know. of
Yes.
course.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think the real red flag is somebody who's rude to waiters. I hate
That
that.
it's more like that. Yeah. it's more
yeah,
like that.
I hate that. I cannot stand.
All right. They bring me flowers and chocolates on a first date.
Kind of
I think that's
First
I
date.
think like a small, maybe like a small little token. Flowers and chocolate might be a little too much, but like flowers on a first date, I think is nice. I've never tried that before.
I guess it kind of depends on like how long you guys have been talking before the date and like and your demeanor. Like if you're like kind of geeky, you can get away with it.
I'll be honest, like, so my very first boyfriend, I remember he and I had known each other for about like 7 or 8 months. And on our first date, I remember actually thinking like, I need to keep this in mind because he didn't really even like dress like that nicely, but he also didn't bring like a gift of any sort. Like he didn't bring flowers. And I was like, I thought things were supposed to be a little bit more romantic than this. Like it was just kind of strange to me because it wasn't like a blind date or, you know, something off of a dating app or whatever. This was forever ago. Right. And like,
oh, see, I
again,
never brought gifts.
we
on
had
first
known
dates.
each other for a while.
I
and
did.
so
I
I thought
brought
like
flowers
on a first date.
It was always weird. I'm like, what do I bring? Roses?
No,
yeah, I think that it's nice. Well, I think especially if you've known somebody for a while and you've already been like
yeah, that's true.
friends for a bit and kind of courting, then like I think that a gesture like that I think is really nice.
Yeah,
Now, granted,
I'm
if it's like a Hinge date or a Bumble date or whatever, you guys have never met before ever, and like you're meeting up at the restaurant together, and this is your first time interacting face to face. Yeah, don't bring anything. I say both people should pay for themselves, and you should just figure out if you even like each other.
If you're good enough to pick them up at their home, you're bringing something, you know.
Oh yeah, no, especially like if they still like live with their parents and stuff. Yeah, I can see that.
I think this is where it's different between gays and straights, that like gays are so put off by the slightest amount of effort that I've had to sort of train myself to try to put as minimal effort in as possible.
I just never did. Like I would do things like that after we were dating, you know. It was like I would do that.
Same.
If I knew that I liked you, then I would bring you flowers like the next time.
Yeah, you're trying to like impress a little bit.
If you're like friend, or you know, if you're just, you know, acquaintances, friend, if you already have some kind of establishment and now you want to elevate it to something else, you gotta
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying it was like if it was like, hey, you know, we're going, like it's like a blind date or something. It was like I'm not showing up.
Yeah, first date off of a dating app. That's like a big thing for me. Is like if you've met on a dating app and this is their first time meeting face to face, you don't even know if you actually like each other.
Yeah.
So like that to me is like both parties pay for each other. No need for a nice gesture.
Yeah.
Like by this, if you feel obligated to, or if you want to ask that person out on a second date, then I say like that's where we can kind of establish those rules. But if you don't really even know the person, then like no, there's no reason.
I would say too. It's something that I really try to look out for is that there are these people who like they've basically just decided they're going to be in a relationship with the next person they meet. So if somebody, it's like, let's say it's a Hinge or Tinder date, they bring me flowers, something like that. I'm like, this person has just decided they want to be in a relationship. And with somebody like that, you could waste months with that person and then they'll realize they don't actually like you. They just want to be with somebody. Like so I try to weed that shit out.
Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, see, that's kind of I was always like, yeah, let's.
Okay, I'm legitimately like sad or upset. My Superman light has gone out. I have had this. Let me explain this. I am equally pissed and sad at the same time because this was an eBay buy from like 2001. It was one of my first eBay buys. I was so dumb at the time. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I'm buy that. It came from China. And like the shipping, it cost like $25, and then it was like $30 in shipping, and then it took like 3 months to get here. And I'm like, but it was fucking awesome, and I've had it for like.
Can you get like a new bulb or something?
What?
Get it rewired?
No, it's plugged in right now, and it's kind of.
Oh,
I don't know. I've never really touched it. I just turned it on, and I really don't know what's inside of here. I got to figure it out.
Maybe you can find a new one on Temu.
I brought this to every place that I lived, and I've lived a lot of places in the last 20 years with military and stuff. So
I'll do that as a bummer.
I had to share that.
But. Damn, that's
I mean,
every time I'm streaming, I turn it on. Yeah, I turn it on, and
it was on at the beginning
my
of the
little light thingy broke too. I need to get a new one. That's why I got some like shitty cheap China one too.
I'm impressed that it lasts this long, but now I'm like, I'm like sad,
very sad.
But anyway, you can carry on.
Hey,
I know what everyone's gonna say to this.
Mike,
they buy several
something in the barn.
What's
Can
that?
You get it rewired.
There's something in the barn.
No, it's on my watch list.
Okay, you have.
Is it good?
I fucking loved it.
Okay, I got to bump it up my watch list then. It's been on there for a while. I know what everyone's gonna say to this. They buy several new Lego sets every year.
That's green for
sure. I feel like that's
green.
That's another like neutral thing for me. Like if that's a hobby of theirs, then that's
I feel like
great.
that's cute and nerdy.
I bought for Valentine's Day this year. I bought my wife like Lego flowers.
Did that?
I just think
as well.
With Lego sets being like super pricey, I think that the red flag would be if they're not good with their money. You know, if they're just like wasting their money on that kind of stuff and like, oh, we don't have the money for that or whatever, like that's a red flag. But if they have a hobby and like they have the money to make purchases with their hobby, then go for it.
And it's intelligent. You're building things. You can focus on it. You can do it with another person.
Yeah, you can follow directions.
Yeah. Well, you can't see it. I'm not going to turn around on screen.
What was it?
No, are you afraid of showing your butt? Yes, this is Penelope. She is on the run.
I love her.
Oh, look
she's my danger dog. She is always getting herself into trouble. She was the assassin. She was the she's the shooter at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. So she's on the run right now.
And this was so cool. When I was in the hospital for 6 months, everyone's like, what can I do for you? And everything. I'm like, I don't know. And then my physical therapist, occupational therapist, they're like, well, I have something you can work on. And I'm like, Legos. Like, if you want to know what to get me Legos. And this is probably like
Legos.
$100. And it was so cool.
Oh, yeah.
So cool.
Find motor skills and stuff.
Aw.
Legos is awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's a hack, Mike. There's a hack for this. You buy the same Lego, 2 of them, build one, keep the other one in the box, and then like in a couple years, it's probably gone up in value too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure doing that.
Love it.
All right. They talk to their parents about our relationship problems.
Red. Automatic red.
That, like I said, there's limits where it was like, hey, I got in an argument with Sam the other day, and I think I hurt his feelings, something like that, or oh well, he won't look at me during,
Yeah, I remember actually hearing I remember reading something about this in an article somewhere, and like somebody quoted a mother talking about it, and she was like, I don't want you to complain to me about your husband because you guys are going to fix your problems in the bedroom, and I'm going to stay mad at him.
In the bedroom?
Yeah. Well, not even
you know.
But more
Like,
anything.
I mean,
because
you're gonna sort
vent
that
to
out,
them.
and like I'm gonna stay pissed, and like that's true as a friend who has had friends complaining about their marriages and stuff. I stay mad at the boyfriend or the husband or whoever because I didn't resolve it with him, and now but she fixed it, however which way she did, and everything's fine. But I'm still mad. So it's like you have to pick and choose if you're going to be how you're going to speak about your relationship if you are.
I think it needs to be like a middle ground. Like ideally, I would like somebody who gets along, who's close with, like, I'm close with my parents. However, I don't know. It's like you don't want a mama's boy or something like that. Like my last ex told me he needed to ask his mommy if we should still be together, and I was just like, never again. Like I saw this guy on Tinder recently or his Hinge, and every prompt was about his mother. I'm like, no, thank you, Norman Bates.
No, my wife
close
was just
with your
giving
family, good. Mama's boy,
My wife was just giving me shit today, because my wife has to close tomorrow. My band has a show, and I work till 5. Load-in's at 7. And the jacket I want to wear is dirty. So, my parents don't live far. So I was like, hey, on the way to work, can I drop this off? And, can you have it clean by the end of the day? And she's like, yeah, no, I'm happy to do that. She's like, well, why didn't you ask me? And I was like, because you're working till 6 and I need you to get ready. We need to be there by 7. And I didn't want to like bug you. She's like, well, you need to ask your mom. You couldn't ask me. It was like, she's doing you a favor, asshole. Like,
I didn't want to inconvenience you.
Yeah, it was like,
as a woman though, I know how that can feel.
She is
like,
territorial.
Am I battling it out for like
Yeah,
attention because like a man is gonna love his mother, right? And if you've ever seen what was it? Everybody hates Raymond, loves Raymond. What the hell is it called?
Both.
You know what I'm talking about? Raymond Ron. Yeah, and like,
hates Chris. Everyone hates Chris. Loves Raymond.
Yeah,
they love Raymond. They hate Chris.
Thank you. And like the mom and how she was so overbearing in that relationship and how she was constantly like overstepping boundaries with the wife. Like as a woman, I can totally feel how like, okay, but if he's asking her to do wifely duties and not me, then like, is he choosing her over me? Like, even though that sounds insane from the outside, I can see how on the inside it can feel that way. Cause like, even though we might, with ladies, we might be like, I don't want to just have to like cook and clean and blah, blah, blah. We do at the end of the day, we do want to do that for our husbands.
she gets so weird about shit. It's hilarious though too. Cause like, I'll just have to eventually like look at her like, yeah. It was like I turned into Jack Nicholson in The Shining real quick, where it was like, are you out of your fucking mind?
Yep, we are. Oh my God.
So like for my birthday every year since I was like a little kid, my mom has made me like one of my favorite dishes. And so like during, I think it was, we were living together, it was like COVID, and we were all so she dropped it off so I could have it. So I was like, oh, I'm so excited. And you don't like my cooking? I was like, that's not what I fucking said at all. It was like, this is something that I've been doing since I was like 5 years old. Like, put the crazy back. Put it like,
we don't know how to. I know it sounds so crazy. As much as I want to be like, girl, get over it. At the same time, I'm like, no, I feel it. I know how that feels.
No, I get it. But if you want a healthy relationship with a woman, there comes a time and place where you have to look her in the eye and tell her to fucking shut the fuck up and lock it up, because it was like they just can't help themselves. And if they feel bad about it, sometimes women need their face mushed into the pillows and a good, like they're a fickle beast.
I think there's a big difference though between somebody who's close with their parents and someone who's a mama's boy. Somebody who's a mama's boy, you will never win an argument. You will never be prioritized. You will always come second.
Absolutely.
You will always be the inferior woman. Avoid at all fucking costs.
Yeah.
Well, I had that with her father, who was very much a good guy, but he was very like overly protective, and like he would call me when we first got married, and he would ask us like these financial questions, but she never did any of that stuff, right? So he'd be like, "So what are you doing this? How are you combining?" And I was like, I don't know if I want to like talk to you about that stuff, man. And, you know, it was like eventually like down the line, I'd be like, "Hey, I need help with this. Could you help me with it?" But like, I'm not gonna like give you all of our information. It was like part of like starting a life together is like we need to figure this out on your own. And you seem to have my wife pretty much like under your thumb. I don't want that to like carry on in our marriage.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Smart.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's fair to understand, like, yeah, as a father, like you want to be really protective of your kids, but like at the same time, if your kid's getting married, you have to understand like that's no longer like your business, really. Like you can do that all you want while she's single, while your kids are single, but like once they get married, like that's between them and their partner and not them and their parents.
Yeah. Well, it changed. Like, so when we were dating, there would be times where he would like intervene. And I feel like sometimes he was like trying to make things more difficult for us. One, because it was like some sick thing because he wanted to see like how we would do together, but it was also hey, that's none of your fucking business.
This is like Meet the Parents.
Yeah, no, he was a bit of a handful.
Boundaries.
Yeah, that's tough.
He's dead.
All right, next one.
Yeah,
they're not an animal person.
Oh,
red flag.
Red flag.
How
I'd rather have
animals.
I'm not big on
cats.
treat
you.
I'm not big on cats, but I'd rather have a cat girl than than someone against animals.
Yeah.
My mom always said how a man treats animals is how he's going to treat you.
There you go.
How am I supposed to enter a relationship with somebody if they don't want this around?
Right.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. This is going with me everywhere I go.
No,
forever.
see, that's gonna fall asleep on my chest. And
yeah.
This is so true. Flag so red it's on fire.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. You stink. You need bath again, huh?
Yeah, I dated a girl
Oh my
like that one
God.
time. She's like, "Ew, why?" And I was like, "What do you mean?"
She's a big one.
Is there for
Oh my God.
no.
Look at the face.
Yeah,
She looks kind of like my little booty.
She's a
English
black
lab.
What's your name?
English black Surrey. So she comes from the town of Surrey in England, or her family.
Great.
That's
My giant ass dog's
cute.
probably asleep upstairs.
They've never been in a relationship longer than a year. I've never been in a relationship longer than a year.
And I was gonna say, rude. Do not say red flag. I've had
Yeah, I was gonna
one
say,
relationship that was a
Be
year.
honest.
Everyone's
No,
different.
Yeah, don't waste your time if you realize like it's not working out. Don't.
Yeah, there's a lot of
I would much rather be with somebody who has chosen to like be themselves than constantly getting in relationships or like even serial monogamous kind of like is kind of a little nerve-wracking because usually what happens is that they jump into a new relationship really quickly and they don't know who they are outside of a relationship. And I would rather have somebody who does know who they are outside of a relationship, even if it means that they weren't in a long relationship.
I wouldn't be in a
What
relationship.
do they want to be in a relationship longer than a year? So like Courtney and Mike, do you want to be? Do you want to get to that point?
Oh,
that
yeah.
should be the difference.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Like when
But
you're
the thing is, I wouldn't be in a relationship unless I was like madly in love with them. I don't want less.
Yeah. Right.
But that's
Exactly.
the
Like
thing,
if
you're
you're in a
striving
relationship with
for that.
somebody.
Yeah.
There's somebody that there's
Right.
people that are not going for that. They're like, no, I won't be, or they're not even trying.
Yeah.
So that'd be a red
Well,
flag.
I mean, also like for me, it's not like I'm just like running around playing the field and all that stuff. Like I'm just not going to date unless I genuinely have an interest in a person. So like, unfortunately, it's a little bit difficult to get knock down these walls now. But like,
same.
If you're trying to date somebody, or if you're dating somebody, you know, let's say it's been like 3 or 4 months or whatever, and you're starting to realize like things are just not going to pan out. Like, what are you going to do? Are you going to keep actively trying to work on it, and then you're not going to be single and available for the right person when they come along? You know, like I would much rather
stay
just
with
like
them for a year and a day. So you break up
just to prove to the person who is
that
worth
you can
it
make
that
it.
like
Well,
I
that
can
you
be like I'm going to tell you right now. Here's the thing. If I'm like actually like super into you, you're kind of stuck with me. Like it's over. Sorry, but it's like I'm not going anywhere if this is actually like a functional relationship. But if I can't make this function, then what use is it? I'd rather not be like, all I'm going to do is fuck myself up even more by trying to stay in a relationship with somebody who's like not good to me.
This was long ago, so like high school girlfriend. I feel like we were together for 4 years, but we didn't stay together for a year consecutively. She kept breaking up with me and then wanting to get back together. So it felt like we were together forever, but it really wasn't consistent. I learned a lot.
Oh God. And that can end up being like an abusive cycle too, just because like it, you know, there's a book out there called A Breakup Because It's Broken. And I feel like that is such a like valid statement. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you end up breaking up, it's because it's broken. And so like, if you keep getting back together, obviously like you loved each other, you cared about each other, but things just aren't functioning in the relationship. So it's so easy to get back together with them. Obviously, when you're in high school age too, like that's very much easily going to happen. But like now that I'm an old hag, like, yeah, it's a cycle like that is like just going to end up becoming like an abuse cycle. And
Well,
it's
yeah,
like not.
There's those lies that you tell yourself too, where you're like, oh, there's been times, you know, like they've changed. Well, the problem is too, like the things that you already know about that person that like bug you and what made it didn't work the first time, they didn't go away. They might have gotten better or might have evolved in a certain way, but you already have that track record. It's really hard to go back. Like, you know, I mean, you should always forgive people, but like you can't forget. Like it's not, you know, there's certain things that people will do to you in a relationship that will hurt you, but also like make you who you are, and you can't like backpedal on that. It doesn't work that way.
I learned a valuable lesson. Block your exes, because it was the best decision I ever made. My last ex would just keep coming back over and over. Not because he wanted to get back together, not because he wanted anything. He just wanted to see if he could, I think. So it's like he'd call me and stay on the phone with me for hours and hours and flirt with me. And then the moment I allow that door to crack open for myself, he goes cold and turns away. And then he'll do it again and again and again. So finally, blocking was the best decision I ever made.
I have one that is not blocked. One where we, you know, it was just we were friends before we got into this situation. You know, it was very emotional for a little bit, and then we just realized it was like we're just better off as friends. You know, you're somewhere else doing your own thing. You know, it ended great. You know, it was just kind of like, I really like you as a person, but like if I lived with you, I would kill myself. You know.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how the break. Like, it was a bad breakup, I feel like that's harder to do.
Yeah.
In which case, just block.
Oh no, she'll still call like once a year. Like, you still breathing? Yep. You cool.
Mike is saving himself for Josh Hartnett. Yeah,
Josh Hartnett in The Faculty is the bitch that turned me gay.
Yes, thank you.
All right, I have one. I think I know what we're gonna say to this.
Oh,
they talk often about their body count.
Red
flag.
Absolutely not. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't want to know.
Just keeping
Don't tell me.
count. Keeping count.
I heard
is like
some
a
quote is
problem.
like, if you're with a girl and she's doing something amazing for you, don't ask how she got good at it. You know, just don't ask why. Just be like, okay, this is.
You know what?
You don't want to know how the sausage got made.
My very first boyfriend. Oh my God. I used to read a lot of Cosmopolitan magazines, okay? And they would give you tips and tricks. And some of them are not good tips at all. But one was involving. No, well, no, thank God. But one that I actually discovered later on in life that was like a bad one was like when you're on top and you like grind, and like I've heard multiple guys go, "No, don't do that." And I was like, "I'm sorry, no." No one told me when it happened. Anyway, so but there was one tip about like giving beaches, and I was like, "Oh, I'll give this a try." So I did on the boyfriend who I lost my virginity to, and he immediately was like, "Where did you learn that?" And I was like, "I was just reading the magazine." And he was like, "No, somebody told you how to do that." And I was like, "The magazine did." Like he was accusing me of cheating on him.
What?
I had waited almost 22 years to lose my virginity, and I waited for this stupid loser. And then he tried to accuse me of cheating on him because one night when I was
you read a Cosmo ad.
All I did was a little flick of the tongue, and suddenly I'm a cheater.
You got to do your research. I used to read Maxim.
Okay, that must have been quite the flick of the tongue.
Maxim magazine taught me a lot.
Yeah, dude. Maxim magazine was it.
Yeah. Apparently, I found out later Greg Gutfeld wrote for it for a while. And I'm like,
I wonder if I have a vague memory of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Courtney, it's not your fault. You're talented.
Yes.
I just,
you're too
I was
good.
reading Cosmopolitan for a reason, and I thought that, and it is a good trick. I kept that one in the back pocket.
All right, I like this one. They always stand up for me in an argument, even if they think I'm wrong. Hell yeah, whoever this is about is Italian. That is a loyal bitch.
Yeah, that is for sure. No, fuck
that's
you.
tough.
You don't talk to him that way.
Yeah, something like that. Like it's tough because like I'm so like honest, to a fault.
Yeah, that is a hard one to be that person because
I'd be like, I'd be like in front of people. I'd be like, I got your back, and then later I'd be like, that was a stupid fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly. No, you defend them at the party, you chew them out on the ride home.
That's totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tough one.
It's so green it uses photosynthesis. Hell yeah.
That's cute. Yes, in public is like that's the important thing. Like you really don't
praise
want to
in public, criticize in
embarrassed
private.
in public. Yeah.
With anybody.
It is hard to find loyal bitches. We are rare.
That's a good one.
Let me see.
Yeah, public. Yeah, you got to have each other's back.
They don't want to hold hands whenever we're out in public. Absolutely not. Fuck off.
They don't want to hold hands.
They don't want to hold hands in public.
Red flag. That is a red flag.
On flames.
Like, I'm not a big PDA person.
They care more about what other people think, what strangers think, than what you think. That shows where their priorities are. Horrible.
Yeah, well, like holding hands, like I'm not a big PDA person. Like I don't, I think there's like a time and a place if you're going to be like making out in public or whatever. But holding hands, I feel like that's like, no, you have to do that. You hold hands with your partner in public.
Yeah, but
just don't
do
like
it for
try
a
to
little
finger
bit,
my
or I can
butthole
do
when
it for a
standing
little
in
bit.
line.
But then it's like, are you interlocking your fingers? I'm like, okay, this is getting.
Oh, that's different.
If
it's like,
or if it's like this, I'm like, all right. But then, I don't know.
Sometimes
you have to hold the hands. If it gets uncomfortable or sweaty or whatever, like you switch it up. But like,
well, that's what I'm saying. You switch it up.
I'm more of I put my arm around her.
Or sometimes even like I'll just like link pinkies just because like because again, hey, maybe it's a 90-degree weather day.
Yeah.
Okay, and
we're
gonna sweating our balls off, and we're just at least linking pinkies.
Yeah,
maybe we don't want sweaty palms. That's fine.
I'm fucking grumpy when it's warm. I'm not. I'm not big on contact when it's like 800 degrees outside.
The public part, like if somebody is so focused on public, that shows all their priorities.
Now it doesn't matter what it is. If I look over and my wife is going, Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Good.
I like the effort. Show the effort. I like that.
But it's not my first instinct on like a day where it's like 90% humidity outside. I was like, oh, why don't we, get really close and hold hands?
Yeah, it's like that. I mean,
also we've been
this,
together
like,
for 10 years, so it's not like it's
You've gotten past that. Oh my God.
lounge singer. No pinkies and the stinkies though. Don't finger my butthole when we're standing in line at the grocery store. Okay, like
always a good rule.
Time and a place.
Oh no, dude! If she's standing in a stupid way and I can sneak one in public where no one's looking at you, stop!
Oh my!
Stop it!
I mean, it
like
is
a
nice
quick
to
boob grab.
It is nice to get objectified in public here and there, but
Yeah.
it's just you gotta.
No, I'm
don't
not
do it
an
to where
animal
everyone
about it.
around us is getting uncomfortable. I'm
not lubing the damn thing up. It's just kind of like, how are you? Hey,
how do we feel? How do we feel
you.
about doing it in the outdoors, various locations?
I'm
not talking where people will see. I'm talking like
if you're out camping
at night.
Yeah, if there's a blanket down, I
Rooftop.
don't want a pine cone up my ass.
Yeah.
I'm on board with this.
I think as long as it's discreet enough. I remember one time.
Oh yeah, under
I was
the
in
stars.
youth group. Okay, we were at the beach and we were all walking back to the cars, like getting ready to leave. And we all look over. We see this car moving. They actually had the back window open, so it was like a Bronco or something like that, right? And so like that back window, so that you'd see like the hatch is up, but like the window, it was open. It was open. Not and they no tinted windows, nothing. And so no, it was like a blue one, not a white. I did have an issue one time though, driving to work one day, and I saw like a car coming down the hill, coming to a stop sign, and it was a white Bronco, and I did not think they were going to stop. I thought I was going to get T-boned, and I was like, I'm going to get hit by O.J. Simpson. I was like, oh my God, it's 2018.
He's at it again.
Oh God, I don't think is he still in prison right now?
If I did it.
So,
if I did
oh man, yeah. So I was about to be this next white woman victim, but anyway, but we all here. I was like probably 15, and so where there's like kids between the ages of like 13 and 17. We all look over, and this lady, her full top is off. We saw titties coming home from youth group. We were like, oh my God! And I was just thinking, like, babe, it's like 5 p.m. in a parking lot at the beach. You can see how you have cars all parked around your car. You don't have tinted windows. You kept the window open, and then you're acting like this is crazy because you just flashed a bunch of teenagers. At least tint the windows, but like do this in like a less public area, because that's a big thing for me. Is like I don't want kids catching me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm all down for, like you said, like if the moment strikes and you're camping or whatever. Sex on the beach is way overrated, dude. Like
I've never done it.
Okay,
sand in the cuda.
It's everywhere in your armpits. It's in it's in your hair because you're rolling around. It's not great. It was like if you must stay on a towel.
What's up? Kiss my grits. I log on and first thing I hear is Stinky Pinky. Okay, I know what I'm getting into.
But yeah,
Let me show you guys something though. Oh my God. Let me just say this: you can't see anything in the picture, so don't worry. However, I went to Coney Island once with some friends, middle of the day. Middle of the afternoon, and this is what we see.
Oh no!
Whoa!
Yeah, see,
middle of the day, crowded beach.
Yeah, that's voyeurism.
It's too much.
Oh no, that's exhibitionism.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a kink to
like
shame.
I said, we
people have always done wild things. It's just now we can record and promote, and
now we can publicly shame them. But yeah, I
will say though, however, like locations where nobody would see. However, I'm on board with this.
Yeah, but it's just like keep in mind.
I'm not on board with that.
That was a very itchy drive home for both of us, where it was just like.
I once did it in the woods. Never again. You will get bug bites everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Your condom, when you're having sex in the woods, the condom is actually the bug spray and not an actual condom. That's your form of protection. It's bug spray.
yeah. Be an adult. Go in the tent.
Yeah, apparently towels don't help whatsoever.
Sam no, they don't. No, it's wherever.
Gross, dude.
Yeah. I want to make out with somebody on the beach once, though. I've never.
Okay, that's different. Okay, that's
fine.
A little different, but
I want like a beach date. I never really have.
Yeah, no, see, beach date's nice, but I'm saying it was like when you're rolling around in the sand, you're gonna be uncomfortable. Like,
and if you're taking clothes off, you're gonna have holes with sand in them.
Yeah, and the water, you sweat a little bit, the sand starts to stick to you. Yeah, it's not great.
Okay, next one. This for me. Oh my god, they have sleeve tattoos. My pants are off. My pants are already off.
I don't care.
I'm like neutral on it. Like you can or you can't or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, more women are doing it these days, and it depends on the confidence, on the body style. Different.
It also depends on the tattoos. Like if you got like Jack Skellington, like all the way over, like ooh.
Oh, that's a type. That's a type of
He's
a big girl too.
Yeah, there's different ones. There's a style to it.
You were a fat goth at one point.
They receive an allowance from their parents.
At what age?
Yeah.
Oh,
they've got to be at least like late 20s, 30. Like absolutely
well,
not.
I'm 100, so obviously, like I'm not dating a teenager.
Courtney's like calling the guy. Did you mow the lawn this week?
Reminds me of the Friends episode when Monica, who's like 25, thinks she is ashamed for dating a college kid, hooking up, and then realize that he's in high school. So it's just like,
oh yeah. I did that one time.
Maybe like 5-6 years ago, I went on a couple dates with this guy who was like 19, and I was like, oh god, no. I'm like, this is like we're from different planets.
Yeah, no, they'll call you up on like 11 o'clock on a Tuesday. They'll be like, what are you doing? And we're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Dude, what the
it was like I'm not going to the fucking club right now. Yeah. I'm going to curl up with a nice book. And
even with my friends, I'm so bad because I stay awake all throughout the night or I'm doing different things. And I had to get to a point where, you can have your phone send messages later on. I'm like, okay, I'm going to send this later. I really want to send it right now because I don't want to forget. But it's like, this is the 9 a.m. kind of text.
Yeah, I remember I called my buddy. I was like pissed drunk one time. And like he had already gotten married. And a couple of years back, like it was like the blue cherry Gatorade had came back. And like I realized that like I was drunkenly calling this guy at like 2 a.m. on a Thursday to like tell him that my like favorite flavor of Gatorade came back, and I was like, I need to be a little bit more respectful.
Sammy, we can be friends. You can.
You just reminded me of a time I was about probably freshly. I was about 21, 22, something like that, and I had been hearing the song, the Baker Street, the
yeah, I love
heard it like a million times, but I didn't know the name of the song or who wrote it. And so I finally discovered this. My friend and I were super hammered, Googling like nonstop, trying to figure out like where the fuck did this song come from? And when we figured it out, I immediately picked up my phone and I started calling people and playing it for them on their voicemails. And I was like, it's fucking Baker Street.
Jerry Rafferty.
What the hell?
This is so true though.
Yeah.
When I would say that video, I'd be like, call me. He's like, what do you mean? Like on the phone? Like you only communicate over Snapchat.
Oh my god, no thank you. Yeah, if they have a Snapchat, red flag.
Also I feel bad for like my friends. Like my buddy works like the night shift, so like there'll be times where like he calls me and it'll be like, dude, what did you want at like 4 a.m.? It was like, oh, I just wanted. I was like, dude, you can't be doing that shit. Like, you send a text and you hope you didn't wake anybody up. That's.
Right,
but yes, the meme was hilarious.
They are regularly involved in environmental protests.
Red flag. Protests of any kind.
Yeah, regular in a protest. Yeah, I mean you can go for one thing or two.
Yeah.
whatever.
If they've been to more than 1 or 2 protests in a calendar year,
I know.
They're when they take their pants down, their bats flying out.
Or ever. You choose one cause and do it.
Yeah, dude. If your company had a shit ton of layoffs and you're, voicing your disapproval of that, fine. But
if they're doing it for like to do man on the street type content and they want to be a content creator, I say go for it. I think that kind of content needs to live on. Absolutely. But if they're doing it to be the protester, it better be for a damn good reason or else.
Well, yeah. Is it a full-time job? Are you not,
maybe they got that George Soros money.
Well, it's like
true believer.
Exactly.
If you're a true believer, anybody on any side that believes something so truly that they can't even comprehend and they'll drop everything. They say that they can't go to a movie or to whatever, hang out, but they're like, I will be at that protest every single time it's there. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or there was that TDS, people got it, but there was that one guy who was like, how come Trump supporters never protest in support of Trump? You never see people protesting about how much they like Trump. And it was like, you don't protest something
That's
you
not
like.
a protest.
You fucking moron.
But even still, I wouldn't protest like Joe Biden or Obama doing something. I'm just like,
no matter how much I dislike them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like Lila Hart, when she went to that Snow White protest and she's a midget and she wanted to explain like how, hey, guess what? A bunch of my people were
that's real.
Were like pushed out of a movie, out of a role, out of a job because this Peter Dinklage piece of shit decided to whine, and now the whole movie is being. Yeah, you cost people work and you ruined a movie. It's like, what the hell? Like that, I think is like a noble cause. I think I fully support that because like,
if it hits close to home and you have like an ability to do it, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Like, okay, for example, like if they came back, if and when they come back with COVID vaccines and next pandemic kind of thing, I'm gonna be out there and be like, what the fuck, people?
Like, no.
Look at me.
I was at the ones.
Look at me.
The mandates. I think that.
Learn from me. Please learn from me, people. Like,
yeah.
Oh, it's so horrible. I was just talking to somebody yesterday. What?
Viking in the chat, he just put that was a small protest. It was short too.
She would appreciate
that. Went over my head.
Viking, where are you at? Are you a Minnesota guy? Are you in Minnesota or just like the Viking? I'm curious.
You don't have in Oklahoma.
Okay. Some people are, especially like North and South Dakota. You'll get like big Vikings fans and other.
I thought you said Mikey. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Mikey, not Mikey.
Here's a horrific one.
Okay.
They're vegan.
No way.
Red flag automatically. I mean, I don't know how that would work.
That's one thing. Like I eat red meat every day.
So, I had a vegan roommate once. He was so fucking dramatic about it too. We needed separate plates. He made his poor fucking dog a vegan. This thing was, her waist was this big, so malnourished. Whenever he would put up barriers, like cardboard box barriers around the house when I would feed my dog. So whenever he went out, I would feed steak to his dog because the poor thing was so malnourished.
That poor baby.
She didn't go to jail for
her ribs.
Oh my god, my dogs are always
California
fat.
Case. They ended up sending that couple to jail.
Even vegetarians, you got to eat like a certain amount of whatever amino acids and all that other stuff to even survive each day.
Yeah, and also you're not a fucking veterinarian. Like you don't get to push your ideals on the fucking animal. Like this animal has no idea why you're starving it.
Yeah, well, we've all seen that talk show clip where the lady was like, "Oh yeah, my dog is totally vegan." Blah 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 blah. And so then they took out the bowl and they had the vegan dish. The meat dish, and they put it down, and she's like, "He's gonna go straight to the vegan dish." And he just went straight to the meat, and I'm like, the dogs. I mean, granted, I have one dog who eats like trash off the ground when I walk her, but like, dogs will naturally go towards like the food that they need to eat. Like they're not.
His vegan dog, when I would feed her when he wasn't home, would devour any sort of beef, steak. I would,
of course,
eat or whatever I could.
That poor
Dude,
baby.
chicken wings, you got to be careful putting chicken wings in a trash can around most dogs because they will go through that, destroy it. I had one dog that like I had to bring chicken wing like after I ate them and put them like somewhere else in the garage because the dog would turn into Cujo. And I'm like,
yeah,
I know they're good.
There was
I think
one
they're good
time
too.
I was walking little Chunga, and usually when we like come up around the corner by my house, I'll just like drop her leash and then like let her do whatever because she'll just follow me. And so like I drop her leash, I go to check the mail, and she just trots along, and she's waiting at the front door for me with a chicken bone in her mouth. And I was like, where the hell did that come from? Like, excuse me, what? Like, I did not see a single, like, I didn't see any evidence of chicken anything being anywhere from my mailbox to my driveway to my front door. Like, it was a very short jaunt, okay? Like, how did I miss this? What is going on? How? But she's a dog. She's going to find it, and she's going to eat it, because that's what dogs do.
Yeah, that's what dogs
I
do.
love
And it's
that
different
shit.
between like a steak bone and stuff like that. But like chicken wings, they like bite them apart and it fucks up their
It
stomach
shreds and like
everything.
it'll
Yeah, all
throats
that
up.
breaks down. I'm like, I don't want you to die, dog. Come on, leave the chicken wings in the trash can.
All right, let's do one more and then we should wrap up. Also, if anyone feels so inclined, send in your super chats before we wrap up. I feel like it has been decided.
Yeah.
we need to have
Chat, we want to know. We want to know who Chickette, Pimpette should be on the next one.
Oh yeah, let us
Pimpette.
know.
I like Pimpette. Yeah,
And
we
Courtney,
need suggestions.
You have been an amazing Pimpette.
Yes,
It's been way too
thank
long.
you.
I've missed you.
Ooh, thank you. That was
I know
so
what
much
everyone's
fun.
going to say to this. They call their parents mommy and daddy.
Ugh.
That's a red flag.
Red flag.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Okay, what
That's-
about
you
the
gotta-
opposite? What if they call them by their first name?
Also a red
I
flag.
don't
That's
like
why
that.
we want like the middle ground when it
Yeah.
comes to family relationships.
Yeah,
my
mom or
mom.
mother, dad or father. Even father is weird, but it's kind of cool. I don't know. But yeah,
Call my
The only
dad.
person that I
First name,
felt comfortable with referring to his dad as father was Luke Skywalker.
I call my dad Pops and my mom Mom.
Aw.
that's not bad. Yeah,
Oh, that
mom and
sounds
dad.
exactly like something you would do,
Culture.
Sam.
but the
Yeah.
mommy, the daddy, yeah, not the
Yeah,
mom.
no.
You know, 5 years and younger. Okay. After that, it's mom and dad.
Yeah. Dylan wants to know, have you guys seen the trailer for Zach Kreger's Resident Evil? I've never actually seen any Resident Evil movies
No,
or
I'm
games.
You're not missing
that.
the movies. You're not missing much. The games
Really?
are much better.
Yeah, the games
They're
are much
early
better,
games.
but
Are you
I
guys
do
into
want
the
to see.
movies?
I do want to see the.
They're okay, but they just got worse over time.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then it got to the Netflix.
I didn't even
adaptation.
watch that.
Oh my god!
do
But
it.
I am interested.
Mikey, watch the first
Zach.
one. Watch the first
Yeah.
one. And then, yeah.
Yeah, because I love Zach Kreger. I want to see.
Yeah, no.
I'll catch up with
As a
one.
matter of fact, I'm going to watch that as soon as the stream is over because I'm hoping one day we can get a good movie.
Maybe this one.
Prove me wrong. Yeah, I need better word of mouth.
There's this horror movie coming out tomorrow, I think, called Hokum that I really want to see.
Oh, I just saw the poster for that, and I was like, it looks kind of dope.
I'll show you the villain in it looks like the late Michael Jackson, I must say.
Oh no!
Let me find it here.
All I saw was the teeth, and it kind of reminded me of in the 2000 update of The Exorcist. It kind of reminded me of Pazuzu. It is very Michael. They
It
should have
looks
called it.
kinda like,
They should have called it
Momo.
Hee
Come.
It looks like, remember that Momo
amazing.
thing?
Thank you guys.
This is amazing. Yeah.
So much for
Yeah,
All right.
a lot of fun.
Pimpette.
Pimpette.
What do you got for us?
Where
What
can
do I
people
have
find
for you?
Yeah,
oh God, I
where
was
can
like,
people find you?
Yay! Well, you can follow me on Twitter. My handle is was that Courtney. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Courtney Brooke. I've been streaming 5 days a week
Do
lately.
we follow each
So
other? I think we do. I don't think we streamed together before, but I think we follow each other. Or
do we
Two
follow
of
each
my
other? If
favorite
not, we
people.
should
Three.
rectify that.
Yeah, I just followed you.
Yay!
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been streaming like crazy lately. So we've been playing what I call the autistic music game, which has caused a lot of fights. We watch a lot of body cam videos.
I want to come on. I'm obsessed with body cam videos.
Oh, do you want to come on tomorrow night? We usually do like a late night
with Edgar the Puppet tomorrow, but like next week I'm down.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we usually do Wednesdays and Fridays from body cam nights.
Ooh, yeah, next week.
I have a body cam show as well.
Ooh,
I just have a body to show.
I remember telling my nephew because he was like, "Oh, what do you do on your streams?" I was like, "Sometimes we watch body cam videos." He's like, "Oh, what?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, Why do you do that?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, what do they do on the body cam video? I was like, "People getting arrested and stuff." He's like, "Oh, I thought it was something else, a little inappropriate." I'm like, he thinks that I'm watching OnlyFans or something.
He thinks you're a whore.
I'm into cake farts.
There's different words. Different generations are talking about the same thing and calling it different stuff. Or
actually, my show, Lights, Camera, Citation, it's a Rumble exclusive. We just started getting T-shirts. We got a new one where it shows a guy getting tased and it says "Ride the Lightning." We have a coffee sponsor, and I got to pick my own flavor, and my flavor is driving while dark roast.
I love it.
That's awesome. Also,
That's
by the way,
good.
Enzo, oh my god, yes, bunch of good horror movies coming out. You are
Dude,
not ready for
Enzo has a
Obsession.
great eye for horror movies.
I got to
You
see
guys
Obsession a couple weeks ago. Oh, you guys are gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's so good. It's so good. I'm very excited for Hokum, Passenger, Backrooms. I don't know if
Dude, I can't wait for Backrooms.
Yeah, same. What's Affection? I don't know that. But anyway, Sammy, where can people find you?
Yeah.
Normally my show, Lights, Camera, Citation, would be on. I'm sure the other guys will be doing it, but my band has a show at the Outer Limits in downtown Detroit and Miami, or at the old Miami. And then Saturday morning, you can find me doing my Batman show, Cavecast. I have not figured out which villain we're going to be talking about. And no news this Sunday.
Villains?
Yeah, we take an academic approach to the world and lore of Batman. So we'll do like a psychological analysis. Last week we just did Black Mask. We're in the Bronze Age now, so I'm thinking it's either I'm waiting because Chuck Dixon said he was going to come on and talk about Bane. He's the writer who invented Bane. So we're getting that day fleshed out, but it'll be some wacky character from the 70s that that might have gotten a glow up. So other than that, every Tuesday on Words of Paradise channel, there's Tinfoil Haters, where we break down some weird government conspiracy theory or try to debunk haunting videos. And that pretty much does it.
Ooh, I can't wait to come on more of them. And yes, everybody's links are below. Drew, my brother in Pimpin. Where can people find you?
Yeah, I'm getting into more adaptive sports now, summer sports. So cycling, adaptive golf, and adaptive rock climbing. So
nice.
More of the non-winter ones. So
you're amazing.
More than that. Thanks, man. Awesome. Trying to it. So yeah, doing more stuff. Every time I look at my screen, I'm seeing my sad Superman. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix that thing.
Something for it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna work on that. I know on this stream, but no, it's good. Just switching to more summer activities. But yeah, more trips in the fall time down to see you, Mike, in Florida, and all my peeps in Texas. And where are you, Courtney? At where are you?
Washington.
Okay, might not get up there. Maybe someday. I got a few friends in Washington. I got a few friends. We'll see.
Duke says find a Chinaman to fix it.
I probably need to. Does Minneapolis have a Chinatown? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I should promote my other show that I'm on, Culture Warriors Unchained, on all this stuff. So I joined that for pop culture and current events and everything. So,
what channel is that on?
It's called Culture Warriors Unchained on YouTube and all this stuff. So newer and that's Monday night.
Ooh, I'm gonna
7 Eastern. Yeah, 7 Eastern. So
I'm gonna check it out.
We're changing up times and stuff like that. Check it out. So yeah, good times. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep checking out movies and reminiscing about the better 90s times, and,
so
and also little our games that we play.
I love it.
Cool, and whatever we can come up with. So no, this is so much fun. We got to keep going.
Hell yeah. So yeah, follow all these amazing people. Tomorrow night I will be live IRL. I will have Puppet Edgar and the man with his hand up his ass sitting right next to me, 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And all day tomorrow we will be out filming stuff, and we're gonna be out filming stuff the day after. It's gonna be great. I will let you guys know we got to do movie night. I will let you guys know next couple days are a couple busy. I will let you know when, but it's coming very soon. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. This has been amazing.
There you go. Flex or jiggle. Flex or jiggle.